Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Cantrip Cast, a special one-shot that's kind of a prequel to next week's Rolling for Red Nose Day charity stream we're doing, Awaken, Honey Siren, which I know a lot of people have been wanting to see the Honey Siren in action, finally. But we have some fun guests with us tonight. Oh, the cameras are wrong. Hold on. Fucking up already. There we go. Let's say hello to our fine and established guests tonight, starting with my bottom over here, this square. Squishy, or Becca, D20 Deathmatch people, go.
Yes, hello, Squishy, also known as Caustic Phoenix, over on Twitch. Hello, hello. We actually just wrapped up season 5, 4, 5, 4. 4. It's a quiz. I failed. But on other news, if you want to catch more of our details, it is on YouTube. And we just finished a 3-part series where I'm the DM, and I believe it's perfect. So go check it out, and then you can offer your thoughts about how it's not perfect in the comment section. That's on D20 Deathmatch's YouTube channel.
Mud.
That's it. I'm Mudcat. I don't have anything else to add. That's
Who are you playing
what
tonight,
else.
Mud?
What else could I say? No, that's not important right now. I'm playing Chuck, the wizard barbarian squirrel.
And then Steak, who we got?
Hello, tonight I am playing Beans, Lord of Shadowfell, Paladin of Zeus.
And that's that.
That is that.
That is that.
It is all the facts are for you.
So let's do a little recap of what we're kind of getting into real quick. If you watched the Red Nose Day stream last year, you would know that Beans was actually in that as an NPC of one of the characters, a little devilish imp that was sitting on Wyatt's character at the time. And as they made their way to the final battle of the adventure, Beans was shot by Grunter from Renuki Island. And that was pretty much it for Beans. He survived, but he got shot, and we're picking up immediately after that moment. Beans, you are in the city of Clevelandia. You were just shot, and you awaken. As you look around, you see the stadium that you were in is now almost completely emptied, as the Dire Dogs finished their mission and went back to celebrate. However, it appears that you are here, alone, abandoned.
Guys,
You hear nothing.
anybody there?
You hear nothing, but as you look around, you see spread across this entire field piles of dead Borgo. These egg-like boar creatures. Looks like they were slaughtered and killed in whatever encounter this was. And among them, you see a big one. Obviously, the general or leader of this crew.
Bean sees you, you son of worm.
Oh, he's dead.
I'm gonna go check his body.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
All right. Didn't expect to be asked to roll dice tonight.
We're playing Dungeons & Dragons.
You came unprepared.
I got a 17.
Okay, with a 17, you begin to kind of like ruffle and rummage through like all of his gears and wares that he had, which there isn't much left because they pretty much took like his gun and like anything important. But you do find his wallet.
1 second.
Okay.
Guys, I'm over here by the big Borgo. Come get me and we will go celebrate right now as friends.
You hear nothing.
Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna keep going through the body.
As you continue to
Open the
rummage through the
wallet.
body, you open the wallet up, and you see there's a business card inside this wallet. And it's really the only thing in his wallet, and it just says Grunter's Grub Shack on it, and there's an address that says 6969 420 Renuki Island.
And there.
Beans do not know of this place in which this details. I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody alive near me?
You see that there's a few people like up in the stands, like janitors cleaning out the stadium from like the onslaught that happened here. They're just kind of like, cleaning the place casually.
Oh, Beans do not want to bother the working class with his problems. I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead on this big Borgo.
Okay. As you cast Speak with Dad, he just oh, what happened?
Oh, hello. You remember Beans? Do
I
you
shot
not?
you. I shot you. A year ago,
Oh,
I shot you.
I died, but then I got better, and now you are dead, and I am the one who talks now. You have to answer my questions.
No, I
What
don't.
is this? Where is your domicile?
That's my business card for my business on my home island that we're trying to take over.
How does Beans get to this place?
None of your business.
Beans has a theory. Beans think that perhaps I need to go from where you are home. I think home is in the blood. I'm going to start opening his body from the chest down. And I'm going to put a teleportation spell in there, or a plane shift, and I'm going to think really hard about this address. And I'm going to try to really press his mental spirit to see if I can break him and get information mentally and try to zoom to that place.
All right, do me a favor and just roll me like a straight up intimidation check.
Okay. Wait, plus 12 to that, but... Wow, I got a 14.
I guess he's just gonna roll an opposed, like see how
I rolled a
beefy
2,
and grunty he is.
legitimately.
He got a 17 raw on the die, and just like,
Okay.
I'm not telling you a goddamn thing. You ain't going to my home.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. I kill all your boys. Maybe now I call some of my friends.
You
How
didn't
would
kill
you
any of
like
my
to meet-
boys. Those damn dire dogs killed my boys. You got shot by me.
Beans is dire dog. Hey, boys! Don't leave me hanging here, boys. Anybody come anytime, and if anybody shows up right now, Beans call it good.
Beans, do me a favor. Are you trying to summon somebody right now? Or are you calling for the dire dogs?
I'm calling for the dire dogs.
They're
'cause
not
I still don't
answering at
think
all.
They left me here. I can't imagine a world in where I'd get shot as their friend, and they'd leave me here on the ground.
Yeah, they're not answering at all.
All right, I'm angry. I'm gonna summon my top generals from the Shadowfell to help me fucking intimidate this dead guy, because apparently I'm not intimidating at all.
She's like, I shot you. You ain't worth shit.
I'm gonna pull them out of this guy's body though.
You just
To
reach
prove a
inside
point.
the portal and just pull out just like these 2 squirrel people.
Hello, it is Beans. I, your master. Beat up this
Ah.
dead guy until he tells me where he lives.
Hey, what the? Did you just pull me out of a chest?
Oh, the way of magic is sometimes close to home. Home is
That's
where the
fucking
heart
disgusting.
is. Well, you know, it is what it is. That's what they say in the Shadowfell sometimes.
You want me to beat this guy up?
He won't tell. He will not tell Beans where he lives. I have address, but I do not know what this means. Just a
Is
bunch
he even
of
still
numbers
alive? You
and
just pulled me
letters.
out of his chest.
He's like clearly got a spell cast on him where he can just communicate. You can tell.
Oh yeah, we are make puppet with his mind. He talks, but it's very rude.
What is it that you would have us do? And a very large, very round squirrel appears. It is I, Reverend Squishy, to serve my great master Beans.
Okay, here you need this business card. You take Beans to this place. We are make a muck of things, and maybe I feel better after this.
A gift from my god! And Squishy kneels on both knees, hands raised up to accept whatever. Did you say a business card?
Yeah, it's just got an address on the back.
It's literally a business card that says Grunter's Grub Shack, and the address is 6969 420 Renuki Island.
Perfect. Such a gift I am not worthy of. Thank you.
Correct.
And Squishy will hold it to their chest. What is it that you want me to do first?
Also, be on lookout for Beans' very cool friends who were here momentarily ago and have now are not here.
You see, they are
Ah.
nowhere to be found.
I'll give you a brief description of them.
Oh, great Beans, I hate to break it to you, but you are alone.
Beans is not alone.
No, you're
Beans-
definitely a lone guy.
That would
You
mean
look around, it's
Beans-
just us and you. And this schmuck here.
Yeah, Grunter's
But we
laying
will
there
be
just
your
like, are you
greatest."
guys done with me yet? Can I pass away in peace?
I'll keep you here as long as it takes until you tell me what I want to
Well, by
know.
my count, you got about 6 minutes left on the spell, bud.
I have a lot of spell slots, little dead guy.
Let me handle this, boss. As Chuck walks over and just curb stomps this guy's face in.
Do me a favor, roll me a strength check.
This strike's not great. Hold on.
That'd be the funniest to fail check.
It's a 16.
I will say you absolutely curb stomp his face and he just crush his skull because he was already dead as it is. So he's over here talking shit. I ain't telling you anything. He cannot speak anymore. His face and skull is crushed. He's just kind of twitching.
Get help! And I will just go, even though I'm a cleric, I just go to hold his head up and give his jaw movement so it moves.
And
Oh,
Beans
like
is
it.
watching and waiting, just like,
Little good cop,
There's
bad
no
cop, I
voice
like it.
coming out of it.
Beans are not so sure in which information gather is not quite so working.
Well, you wanted us to intimidate him, right? There's nothing more intimidating than having your face crushed in.
Although you are not wrong, I almost feel like this is close to insubordinance. I feel like somewhere
Whoa!
within me, there's a
That's
angry
completely
child.
that's completely out of line. I would never.
Okay, let me call my dad real quick. I'm gonna make a prayer.
No, no, you must not have to do that. I'm sorry. I will cast Spare the Dying.
He's already dead.
Well, like how dead? Like super
Like
pretty
dead.
dead.
Like dead.
If we cast mending, would it fix his face?
Yeah.
Who's casting mending? And please give me the flavor at which you cast mending if you do.
I will. I'll cast Mending.
Okay.
You'll see a very large satchel on the side of Squishy filled to the brim with acorns, and Squishy will stuff their cheeks full of acorns and mush it up, but will not eat any of them, and then spit it out into an acorn mush and patch the holes. So that way they are like a stuffed scarecrow, but instead of straws, it's half-eaten acorns
That's
and saliva.
Fucking disgusting, and I'll allow it as you mend his face back together with mushed up nuts and acorns, and he just
Very much.
you guys are sick. You guys are sick. You're messed up. Beans, do me a favor. As she was doing this, I still want you to make me a religion check.
What are make this very funny to me is lack of acorn and big shortage back in Shadowfell.
Beans, give me a religion check. And what were you saying?
24.
Okay, what were you saying and to who? Because it matters.
Zeus.
Hey.
Hello, Dad. It's me. I have make big mistake. Stuck on material plane. Lost. My friends dropped me off, and I think maybe they are lost too. This has not happened since a long time ago. When I call, please, 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 please answer Beans because you are not good father and don't act for ever write back. And I need you now to go to weird place to
All
find pig people.
I will say with a 24, as you all stand and like put Grunter's face back together with the mending, and he is just utterly confused and horrified, a giant storm cloud appears above you, and you see that lightning begins to strike kind of around.
I think that's him here.
And the sky opens up, and you just hear a voice bellow out that says, "Beans,
Dad.
I'm not your dad. Stop.
You always know exactly what to say.
Stop calling me. The only reason I deal with you is because you agreed to rule the Shadowfell so we didn't have to. Why are you here on the material plane?"
Beans has scored too subtle with pig people. Must go punish them, and then we'll go back to Shadowfell, get back to work. I promise, Dad.
What?
I love you.
I'm not your dad, and I don't love you. We had a deal, Beans.
I'm just looking like nervously over my shoulder at Chuck and Squishy.
You guys
and
can
I'm
100%
just
tell that, like, Beans has done this way too many times, just contacted Zeus because of the deal he made with the gods to rule the Shadowfell.
I
And
just look back and go, it's all right.
Zeus
Hey,
is
listen,
100% over his shit.
You
It's
know,
all right.
the family's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his father, he never makes phone call to me. I call him. He come up angry with the, I have giant cloud fortress. Sometimes
Beans,
he makes zap to my face.
you just hear an audible sigh out of Zeus. He says, "Ugh." And
You are give directions for
you
Beans
feel
so I
this
can go make
weird-
punish.
you feel this weird, like location drop hit the back of your head like a fucking iPhone, where you just all of a sudden know the locations of Red Tookie Island that you could probably plane shift to. And he goes, "Do your business there, then please get back to the Shadowfell.
Okay, please write sometime, Dad. I'd like
Stop
these talks.
calling me Dad.
I'll be the best paladin, Dad.
You're not a paladin, you're evil."
Why do I have this sword?
It's a stick! As the clouds close.
Oh, he always make a fun of my weapon. Okay, I think I know in which way we are to go. I think we are to be in making hands. I'm just gonna reach out
I
my
will
hand.
hold your
You want me to hold your hand?
Grunter's,
You are to. It's in order.
What about this guy here? What do we do with him?
Grunter's laying there like, please don't tell me you're going to my home.
I guess we could bring him with us.
What?
Oh, hold his hand too.
All right, fine.
You think this was done, you son of a bitch? It's never over. It's
Chuck
never
reaches down
over.
and grabs his hand.
You pick up Grunter, the
Yeah.
dead Borgo, who's
He's not quite dead if he can talk.
he's dead. You cast Speak with Dead on him for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
The spell is
he,
almost done, but
he
he's
smells,
got.
he smells pretty dead to
He
me.
smells
boss.
pretty dead. He looks pretty dead. He's just like,
I mean,
no,
I don't want to tell you how
animate
to
him.
do your business, but he smells
just let me
pretty dead.
die.
I'm gonna animate him. Fine.
That's
Zombie Grunter it
useful.
is.
Yes.
Okay, now we are in make Zombie Grunter. He will hold me like baby as we walk across the lands. This is very good for Beans has weak knees due to years of riding broomstick.
Okay, you animate Grunter. He's now a zombie. What do you do? What do you do, Beans?
And I'm gonna plane shift us to the location that Zeus sort of like gave into my head.
All right. You immediately get plane shifted to Renuki Island. See if I can find a good little guy here. Oh, there we go. That's the vibe. You immediately get plane shifted to Renuki Island, just on the beach. A very nice, beautiful summer day. Crystal blue waters that crash upon the shore in the ocean. Shupper, which are little shark people that are swimming on surfboards and belly surfing as well. With Renuki, these little red panda squirrel turtle people that live on the island, on the beach, having a beach party. As you look around, you immediately crash land onto this island with the plane shift spell. As you see, everybody is utterly confused as they see a goblin / imp demon thing, a reanimated grunter, and 2 squirrel folk. And despite the squirrel folk and the beans, the beans, imp, goblin creature, the thing they're most terrified of immediately is Grunter. And you see they all stand at arms with like spears in hand, just speaking some sort of weird tongue they've never heard before. Just
Hello, lower life forms. My name.
Let me do this for you. And Squishy, with their very short legs, belly dragging into the sand itself. I present to you all his greatness, and then face plants into the sand. Mr. Beans!
Okay. This are make very awkward
Pause.
meeting for first
Wait.
time.
Wait,
Fuck.
Squishy,
Yes.
roll me a persuasion check, or what are you trying to persuade or intimidate here? Or woo? What are you trying to do?
Persuasion, like
Yeah,
that they should
yeah.
all also be
Like-
bowing.
Okay,
Like-
just roll me persuasion check first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is a 20. Wait, that's a nat 20. I got a nat 20.
With a natural 20, I'm not
It
gonna
is-
say they bow because you didn't say
Fair.
kneel before him or anything. You're just like, it's
Sure.
Almighty Beans. They just all look at each other and go,
Yeah.
but then they all look at Grunter, and you see they take the spears instead of point them like at all of you like in a directive circle. They just kind of all point them at Grunter and just kind of like poke and go.
I'm gonna bitch smack Grunter across the face just to let everybody know the vibe. I'm just gonna be like, "Whoosh. Yes, beans are also no like giant pig man.
As you
It is
just-
why beans are here.
You smack the shit out of Grunter, and like half of his face falls off from because it's just like melded together nuts and acorns, and just on the ground. He just slowly turns his head back over. The Renuki and the Shupper absolutely love this. They just go art, gambler. And then you see one of the Renuki approaches you, and he kind of walks up. He's got kind of like patchy hair and an eye patch, one eye, with a gun at his side. He goes, "Hey, what's up? Name's Brick. Sorry about
Oh,
this little being defensive here. Welcome to our island. This is Renuki Island."
Okay, yes, this is a nice place. I like it. This is the water's very clear here. No sign of rot at all.
Oh no, this place is good. The only place we got right is up on Deadwood Isle, but nobody goes there anymore. But what brings you guys here? How did you get here anyways? How did you find this place?
Okay, Squishy present the relic.
The relic, and pulling that special card out.
And Brandon, lower
of
the music for the stream
Yeah.
a little bit,
Oh,
please.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Squishy pulling out this precious card that you now see has a gold embroidered like case around it because it has been specialized. High up in the air, Squishy will hold their hands, which is not very high because they have short arms and very round, and so it's just like sitting on top of their cute pointy ears.
Yeah.
The artifact of greatness, and then they will face plant again.
What's the artifact?
It's the business card.
Oh, the business
Yeah, the
card.
business
Okay,
card.
You just show the business card.
Obviously, yeah, the business card's
Yeah.
overhead
Yeah,
while my face is
You
in
and
the
Brick,
sand.
you're like the same size of the Renuki. Like, actually, Beans, you're like the
Yes.
same. You're all like the same size. You're all just like 3 feet tall. Brick kind of like takes and goes, Grunter's Grub Shack. Oh, god damn it, Grunter. He takes the card, hands it back to you, goes, he went out, gallivanted again, and tried to get people to come to the island to eat at his fucking restaurant once again. Okay, well, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Grunter's Grub Shack, not that good, all right? I'll tell you why, because it goes around poaching the animals here on the island that are very precious to us. We're kind of at war with the Borgo here, so that's why we were, at arms with you, because we don't fucking like those guys. But it appears that you've really well got the reins on this one, and he's, like, their leader.
Excellent. We must go to the sacred land then.
Yeah.
Well-
So, yeah, what I think you are not understand is Beans has what they call in Shadowfell a blood feud against Grunter Shack.
Oh, like you came here to help. Wait. You came here to help the Renuki and the Shupper fight the Borgo off the island?
To conquer in the name of beans.
Yeah, whatever she said.
Yeah. I'm gonna use magic to amplify her voice. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to really pump that up.
To conquer in the name of beans.
She screams so loud that the audio even cuts out in the
Yeah, I'll
island.
tell him. Yes, Beans kill a lot of people over the years. Beans now bring to this island to talk to Grunter Shack. Tell him to come before me.
Oh, well, I mean, that is Grunter.
Yes.
And it was his shack he owned. But I imagine the Borgo run it while I was gone. We could take you to the Borgo fortress if you want, to the side of the mountain, if you just want to, like, knock and, like, see what they got going on. That'd be great. You know, if y'all were to take care of the Borgo for us, I think we'd forever be in your debt, actually.
Oh yes. Make out a contract about whatever this debt you think would amount to, and perhaps I sign it with blood of you and the elders of this village.
Whoa. What?
Or we can sit down
listen,
and have
guy,
lunch.
Do you want this contract signed or what? You want it done or not?
All the Renuki go, lunch.
Lunch. Yes. What do
Lunch,
you guys
lunch,
eat around here?
Oh, you know, we got a lot of berries. We got a lot of, you know, fish. We get, you know, sometimes go hunting for, like, you know, like animals that aren't exactly like rare species, like deer and rabbit, you know.
I would like to summon a necrotic shadow bear from the Shadowfell.
You summon a bear?
A necrotic Shadowfell bear.
Yeah. Immediately all the Renuki, like, point the direction towards it with their spears and like,
Okay, you know how it is in the Shadowfell. Let us eat.
and they all look at each other, and you see Brick goes, okay, he pulls out a gun and shoots it, and all the Renuki just, like, jump on and start stabbing it with spears and ripping it apart.
Yes, Beans likes these people. A little bit of food, you can change the tone of an entire village. We should assert dominance in this place.
Anyways, so, like, yeah, so let's do this. If y'all decide to take care of the Borgo for us, then I guess maybe we could, I don't know, have free drinks and food and maybe a nice vacation stay here on the island, I guess.
No, maybe you throw in that piece too, while you're at it. He points at his hip.
He looks-
Yes,
he looks
give
at
him
his-
your gun.
He goes, but I've had this since I was born. It was my daddy's.
How
Oh,
long
listen,
have you ever had fingers?
What?
How long have you ever had fingers?
Since I came out of the womb?
Okay,
I mean, you could give us those if you want. I mean,
we can take it.
Do me a favor,
Squishy
roll-
only has 6 fingers.
roll
I will
intimidate.
happily take more.
Roll intimidation, Chuck.
that's an 11.
The Brick is not very charismatic, though. He
Like
got a
my
six-
shoes,
He got a
bitch.
6. And he goes, you know what? I think my daddy would do the same if he knew he could save the island just by handing over this gun. I think he'd do it. So, all right, fine. You take care of the Borgo. Free stay on Renuki Island. Free drinks, free food. Get to hang out, have a good time, nice and relaxing. And we'll, you know, you can have my gun.
I'm gonna bless him.
Oh, okay. Oh, feel
I'm just
good.
I'm just gonna go. You are a good person. I think I helped you out, and I'm gonna say, Domine esse equiente est mentio, and then I'm gonna bless him right on the forehead.
Yeah, at first he was like terrified. He's like, "Oh, that was actually it was nice. Actually, it was good. No, thanks for that, man."
Okay, now you are have good luck for rest of day. Enjoy your bear. We go
Uh,
find Grub Shack now.
he just points to like the mountains, and you can clearly like see like mine carts and mine shaft and smoke coming from the mountain. And he goes, "Yeah, if you just head that way, they're not that hard to find."
Squishy
Anything-
will be actually standing right in front with their hand open. Squishy get fingers now, right?
What?
No. You see, I think that I'm getting the gun, and he's gonna keep the fingers this time.
I would prefer.
Although
to
we
keep,
can rework it.
I would prefer to keep my fingers. Wait a minute. No. Let's talk
What about
about
like
this
two
again.
fingers?
You
You're not
can't
using them
have-
all.
You can't have any of my fingers.
But for the island, Squishy only has 6.
Beans think for man who does not hold weapon, not needle, fingers.
That's a good point.
Rick is really starting to feel uncomfortable here in this entire
Now
scenario.
listen, guy,
right
you're
now.
just not. You're not gonna be shooting a gun, so you definitely don't need the pointer finger.
I need my. I'm keeping. He just like puts his hands like in his shell and just like tucks them
You
in. He
know
goes,
what?
I'm keeping
You
my
know what?
fingers.
I just bless this man. He do good for us. We take fingers from other people as we go.
Just
Anybody
don't-
who looks at you funny, Squishy, you just sit on them. We'll take our fingers.
Excellent.
You have all the fingers you want, Squishy. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Beans. And Squishy will bow.
Okay, gonna
Uh,
get used to that. I like it.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, just head that way towards the mountain. You could easily find the Borgo there. Just please don't take any of our fingers.
Okay, thanks, Stan. And we're gonna head off.
Fuck you, Steak.
I are make the comedy for the live show on the internet.
You make the fourth wall joke that only me and you know. All right, so you guys start heading towards the mountain with the where the Borgo fortress is.
Yes.
The Renuki kind of like wave you off because they are happy as hell that you summoned a bear and they are just going ham, eating the bear. And the Shupper, you would notice that they were kind of like just watching from the water and they just kind of like let you guys go too because you didn't really hurt or intimidate anybody. They just kind of, they're like, okay, cool, they're gonna take care of the Borgo for us. It doesn't take you so long to get there. The island's not really that big, maybe like 30-minute walk or so. And you find yourself sitting outside of a giant like stone and metal gate. Looks very steampunky. Sorry, like wood and stone. It's like a mixture of like wood and stone, makeshift metals and stuff. They've kind of combined to like one wall fortress like that sits up against the mountain. So essentially the Borgo fortress is inside of this like enclosed area that sits in front of a mountain. As you approach from the distance, you do see that there are holes in the mountain where like mine carts kind of like weave in and out. They're very clearly mining here for materials and supplies. And you see kind of smoke coming everywhere, showing they're more industrial than these native creatures that live here on the island, like the Renuki and the Shupper. But there's this giant kind of palace door in front of you.
Hey, so we supposed to like knock here, or we just walk in? Like, you think it's locked?
Beans are check himself real quick. Squishy, check to see if doors are unlocked or not. Maybe they have doorbell. Hey, give that a couple push, maybe 3 push, and then they know it is Beans, because who else would push 3 times the button except for Beans?
All you have to do is say it and I shall do it. And Squishy will run up. Do I see a doorbell?
No,
Or a-
there's no doorbell. You
A
see,
giant
like,
knocker.
You see
Wow.
like a giant gate of sorts that doesn't look like it opens from the outside, more or less like from the inside, like you typically like see. You see the hinges, but you don't see any way that this can like visibly open. But you do see like one of those like kind of like eyeball slidey things, kind of like that's way above your eye level.
Excellent. I would like to throw 3 acorns at that part.
Take 3 acorns and just like it knocks and just makes like a dink, dink, dink.
Perfect.
And as that happens, you just see the slidey eye door thing opens up, and you see just like beaming eyes look at all of you. He goes, "All right, who y'all? Get out of here. Fuck off."
No, I cannot do that. For you see,
Yeah, you can.
the great and amazing and magical Beans has summoned me here, and so I must.
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Do you right there? Yep, you. Yep, you.
No,
Tell me,
I can't.
squirrel, look, no, no,
I will.
no,
What
look
do
at
you
me.
need?
Do me a favor. Look like 1 foot down. You look like
Ah.
from like the eyes like down, and you see like where below where the eyes are. There's
Mhm.
a hole opening to this like wall, and you see the barrel of a gun kind of sticks out of it.
Oh, phew.
I'm gonna need you to move.
Can I stick an acorn in it?
Roll me sleight of hand.
They can't fight fucking Bugs Bunny. How do you beat that?
I will beat it with an 11. I don't know if that beats it. I'm just
All right.
hopeful.
What's your armor class?
It is 18.
All right, with an 18, luckily for you, the acorn does indeed cause it to miss. You walk up to the hole, and you take this acorn and put it in the gun barrel. He goes, "Oh, fuck you," pulls the trigger. As the trigger gets pulled, you hear the shot go off. But luckily, because of this acorn, giving it like a -2 to hit, it zooms past your face and is redirected because of this acorn. But he 100% tried to shoot at you. He goes, "All right, that's a warning shot. Get back. Leave. Fuck off."
No, I cannot do that. I will give you many more acorns if you would let us through,
You
please.
hear,
Whoa.
the rack of the
Let
gun.
me-
I
let me-
said leave.
Are they
Let me-
making fire at us?
Let me talk to this guy. I think I speak his language.
One, Beans, yes. He 100% shot at Squishy. Chuck, what were you saying?
Yeah, I think I speak this guy's language. I'm gonna walk up to the eye hole. What I think she meant to say was, I'm just gonna raise a hand and cast ice knife at his eyeballs.
There we go.
Oh my god, is that a deck save or roll to hit?
It's a hit.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
It's 28.
That absolutely hits.
That's gonna do 9 points of damage, and then it's a deck save.
Oh.
It's a 18
7.
deck save. Oh yeah, that's
it
gonna
big?
fail. So then he's gonna take 8 more points of cold damage as that ice hits him in the eyeball and then shatters.
16 in total?
Yeah.
Okay, you take
Wait,
this.
no, 17.
17 in total? Okay, you take this ice knife, and as he's speaking and trying to get you to leave, you chuck it right in his face, right through the eye hole, and you just hear "Blah!" As you can almost visibly see when it hits, just blood just squirts out of this hole as you killed him.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he was much more amenable now that he's dead. I'm gonna reach my hand through the gun hole and try to open the door.
It's... How... You're a squirrel. Fuck. Roll me sleight of hand.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. I will say with a 16, you do push the barrel kind of back through and begin to like kind of stick your hand in and try to like move to find like a latch of sorts. And as you're doing that, you can't really find it, but you do get your hand through, kind of like going up and down. Dogboy, the level 15, going up and down trying to find this latch. You just hear, "Hey, they killed Jack. What the hell?" And you just hear like ding, 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 ding. Alarms
Oh, listen,
going
that's
off.
a misunderstanding. We're just trying to get inside the door.
But I will say, after you hear them shout out that you killed somebody and the bell starts to ring, you do find like a latch, and you just feel yourself just kind of like click, and the door begins to kind of swing open, like outwards towards you guys.
I was hoping it would go inwards so I could.
Oh wait,
bump it
no,
off
I
of
forgot.
his body.
Security door, it goes inwards. Never mind.
Oh, good. Then I
Yeah.
hope it hits his body as it goes, and like to
Yeah,
just,
it
like,
just-
shove
it
it like.
just it's horrifying. You just see it getting like it's like imagine somebody trapped in a room where the floor is sandpaper, and eventually the fatigue just sets in, and they get like trapped against the wall and just grinded. Yeah, that's essentially what's happening right now.
That's the way I would want it. That's
Beans,
the perfect
you
way to go.
see as Squishy stands back with the acorns at the ready, and Chuck is currently, preparing his spells. This door opens up, and you see kind of like a very steampunky type village of sorts. Or like a mining village. Very. Oh my god, I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. You built it, like engineering, like city of sorts, using like mine carts, mine shafts, that kind of stuff. But you see there's about like 15 Borgo that are at the ready immediately, all holding guns up, just like, "All right, get out, leave."
I'm gonna no.
Everybody roll for initiative.
I'm gonna
dang
as I
it.
do that I wanted to rage.
Yeah, I'll let you rage before initiative.
Can I cast power word kill before initiative?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll just roll then, I guess.
Mine was a 4.
Fuck.
17.
Find battle music real quick.
No, this is
It
battle.
should be the
music.
same music except
You want
faster.
the same music but faster? Let's hold on.
This
I
music
got
just
this.
plays the whole
I
time
went
while we kill people.
island music where they see a shark for a second,
Yeah.
but then stretch it out to the battle.
I wonder if I can find lag. What's this? Oh, no,
Perfect.
that's not it. We already played this one. I'm trying to find like dubstep. There we go. This is the
This is
music.
perfect fight music.
All right. This is perfect fight music, literally. All right, what we get for initiative? What did Chuck get?
17.
Let's see. Squishy got a 4, right?
Yes.
What did Beans get?
I got a 19.
Oops. Let's see. So we got Beans. We got Chuck. Get the Borgo. We got Squishy. Beans, you are first. There are 15 Borgo that stand here, all with guns, just at the ready. Like, all right, you chose death then.
You are make serious mistake. This our last chance of Beans talking without using the violence of the lords of down below.
They all rack their guns.
I shoot a fireball.
Okay. I'm just going to do one deck save because, like, you guys are high level. They're just regular Borgo. 13 is going to fail, I imagine, the fireball save.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't shot a fireball in so long. Was that 10d6?
Depending on what level, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just casting a normal fireball.
Yeah. Well, your spells automatically scale to your slots, so...
It's a 5th level.
Yeah, so 5th level fireball, which is, I think, 10d6, yeah?
Yeah. I did not roll great, though. 31 fire damage?
I will say you take out 3 of the Borgo. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Beans have done his part. The rest of them are for you two.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna retreat 30 feet behind Chuck and Squishy.
You just move backwards and you check a fireball.
I'm gonna fly backwards. I'm just gonna float backwards a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
got your wings. Chuck, what would you like to do? Beans comes in, launches a fireball, kills 3 of these Borgo, and immediately when he chucks this fireball, this place is very flammable because of just the material it's made out of and all the shit they leave laying around, and just shit begins to catch ablaze.
How many are left?
12.
12. Yeah, no problem, boss. Got it. I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike and hit 5 of them.
Okay.
5.
Yeah, I counted as
try to
one.
hit.
It's like a horde creature, so I counted as 1. But I mean, like, yeah, I know what you're going for. So just spread the damage out. But yes,
Okay, 19 or 29 to hit,
that absolutely hits. Yeah.
Jesus.
and that will be 20 damage.
I will say because of the damage that Beans did on top of that, plus that 20, you kill another 4. I lied, 3. But there are 7 left. No, math. 8 left. Wait, 7. Yes, 7. Math is hard.
7.5. I don't know.
There's 7
Call it
left.
even. Split the middle. There's
I
like
think
an Anakin there out of fire.
That's it.
Okay. Next up, the Borgo are absolutely terrified. They look around and see they are being slaughtered like there is no tomorrow. And a lot of them freak out, saying, The Renuki ever fight this hard? Get him! Take him out! Hurry! As you see, they all raise their guns. This is going to do less damage now because you took out a good wave of them, a good chunk, almost half of them. I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw as they all unlaunch, or they all release shots upon you. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today.
A 7.
18.
I got short round legs. What do you want from me?
A 6.
A 6. All right. Chuck and Squishy fail. Beans, you pass. So Beans, you take half damage.
Beans are way back here, so this is why I take less damage.
All right. It is 24 piercing damage total and 12 you Beans for dodging out of the way because you were taking cover behind your friends.
You guys, they are hurting me.
Waves of bullets fly past you. Squishy and Chuck, you guys definitely get like shot like twice. Beans, you get nicked like in the thigh, and it's really, really inconvenient. But their turn is now over. They're going to all rack their guns, kind of like again, like reload, but they're going to move back like 30 feet into the village more because they're terrified right now. Squishy, what would you like to do? I will say they're about, I don't know, like 40 feet from you.
40 feet.
Yeah, because
okay.
they move back like 30.
No, that's fair. That's fair. They're terrified of me. I get it.
They're terrified
right?
of
Who
all of
wouldn't
you.
be? Of all. Okay. In that moment, then, I would like to describe it that Squishy almost unflinchingly walks forward as if they are like the coolest person in an action movie. Like all of those shots come towards and just kind of get embedded into Squishy's
You just
flesh. Like it
embrace it.
doesn't matter. Like no change in reaction. Fire is going all around, and Squishy just walks forward. Bean says there will be fire, so more fire there will be, and will summon from a 60-foot distance on this end, Flame Strike.
Okay.
They will need to make a dex saving throw. DC 17. Yeah.
That
They are
is
making me
a
so proud. They
10.
grow up so fast.
They got a 10.
All right, 4d6s of fire come in. That is a total of 30 fire damage.
Oh
Also,
my god.
because I'm a cleric, there's some 14 radiant on here somehow. I don't know.
Okay. Flames begin to just continue to grow as Squishy, despite being kind of goofy and kind of chubby for a squirrel, just adds more fire to the chaos as this Borgo village continues to catch a blaze, taking out 4 more of the Borgo in the process, leaving only 3 that remain. And they all look at each other and just go, So, they just
Who
slowly
are
put
in charge of this island?
They just put the guns down and just like raise their hands. We're gonna top of the order first. Top of the order. Oh, it's actually Beans, you're up.
Who are in charge of this island?
Well, I mean, it's technically Renuki Island, and we've been trying to take it over, but it hasn't been working too well because there's more of them than there's more of us. So,
Is this your boss?
Oh my God!
Get
Oh,
over here, you
Grunter!
son of a
Grunter, no!
bitch.
Grunter, no!
Dance for them, Grunter. Dance for them.
He just.
Now
beat of
you
the
are
music.
not one to make all these bad things happen to you. I
Nope.
allow you to bury your dead, okay?
Okay.
We will allow you to... Not that one. We want that one's fingers first.
Which one do you point to?
Whatever one's closest to Squishy.
the one next
Squishy's
to,
gonna
the
flip
one
out.
right next to Squishy.
Yes.
All your fingers are now belong to Squish. But we will allow you to bury the rest of your dead. We do not burn down entire village and
Did you
kill
put
everyone.
the fire out? It's bad. It's like it's a blaze right now.
Bean's not responsible for problems that you bring upon yourself.
But you
Beans
said you would-
will should Bean start more fires, or should maybe you assist with firefighting? Perhaps.
We should probably assist with firefighting.
Good.
Oh,
I hear
God.
the cries of the innocent already coming
This is
from
just
the
as
night.
bad as the fucking honey siren. No, God damn it, no. You see, they
Wait,
begin to
wait,
like.
hey, whoa, wait. What is this honey siren?
I mean, it's like the closest thing to like the owner of the island. It's the magma god that lives in the volcano that the fish call keeps trying to summon.
I'm just gonna look really, really angrily at Squish. Why did you not tell me there are owner of island, Squish?
She didn't know.
Chuck, you know this too?
No, listen, I don't know anything. Look at her.
I have failed you. I am so sorry, Beans. And Squishy will bury their face in the sand.
All is forgiven. Okay, so you take us to go meet Siren of Honey. I talk to them about acquisition of island, and then perhaps I come back and we talk about the damage that was done to your homes with all of this
I don't
fire.
think it's exactly that easy. The honey siren's been at bay for a long time. Like the Chirp keep trying to summon it, but the Chirp are kind of stupid. And they're not successful at all. The Renuki stopped them, so like it doesn't really get anywhere. We just know it lives in the volcano.
I'm gonna look over at Chuck and give the signal to slap this man.
Chuck will pick up one of the guns that
Oh Jesus!
got dropped, and he will pistol whip or whatever kind of gun it is, just smack the shit out of this person. And I'm gonna use my own reaction to violent attraction it to increase its damage by an extra D10.
Oh my god! Roll a hit.
I can do it more.
Yeah.
Roll a hit.
Hold on. I gotta figure out. I'll just roll. I gotta figure out what to roll with this. Hold on.
I tell my guys jump and they remove the ground.
This is 18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
What's the?
It's an improvised weapon, so a D4 plus your strength,
Yeah.
and you said an extra D10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Paige is just talking while this is going on, just like, well, okay, you see now what you make me do?
13 points of damage.
He dies. You kill him. He's just a big person.
I just pistol whip him, and he falls down.
His cave skulls in. Her skull caves in.
Whoops. He's gonna just walk, kind of shuffle over to the next
They
one and
go,
raise the
okay,
gun.
okay. What?
Hey.
What?
You over there, you are telling me what I want about Honey Siren?
I just know that it's the volcano god that lives, a magma god that lives in the volcano. Sometimes it gets pissed off and it flings balls of honey and magma outside of the island. It lands in random places on the island. It's really, really bad.
And how do you are make kill of this creature?
You don't kill the honey siren. The honey siren kills you, and they just keep it at bay.
I'm giving Chuck the signal again.
Pistol whip.
It's rolled a hit. Wait, no.
This Borgo not learn as fast as other species on
This
island.
one's only a 12.
Oh, that misses. You just You just whiff.
It's got a piece of the other guy's like skull, and I like go to
You try to shake it off, but you just miss.
oh, it's fucking disgusting.
Beans is just like, we are all out of pistol whips at this point. You point me in direction, little pig.
He just points to the fucking volcano.
Oh, that actually make a lot of sense to Beans. That's a good place to live. Squish, Chuck, you think perhaps we live in Volcano now?
Yeah, I mean, you sure?
I think a sacrifice would be very good at the volcano.
It would be my greatest honor. And you see Squishy currently sawing off a number of fingers from
the reigning
dead.
few Borgo that were there in the fight puke. Just
Hey, Squish, I don't want to tell you what to do with your fingers there, but you're only cutting off left hand fingers.
You are so right. Very wise, Chuck. Thank you. And I will begin to saw off the other hand and their fingers. I would like to try to find a stick with like multiple little branches that I could then stick the fingers on and then wear as like a banner behind me of finger like a peacock, but with fingers.
It's
I would
absolutely
actually-
horrifying.
I would actually like to spend 30 minutes of my own time helping.
Crafting.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
just
doing
like-
this in the middle of the fucking village burning down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just looking over at Squish,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you're actually doing some real dope shit.
Yeah,
over there.
let me go find some twine.
The Borgo are evacuating their home and just like rushing
that-
people out, getting their dead, pulling them out of this fortress, and you guys are in the middle of the fire making a finger peacock headband.
No, not a headband. I wear it strapped around my back like
Yeah.
a bodice, so like a
wings.
peacock.
This is a whole display.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, how much
then-
it costs to get
yeah.
these types of clerics to show up at your wedding? Like,
Yes.
Fucking insane. The work that goes into this.
All right, I want
lot.
everybody collectively, since you're all doing this right now, roll me, Chuck. What are you looking for? You said you're looking for supplies,
For
materials.
some twine to help lash. these
Everybody
fingers
roll me
on.
a survival check just to see if you can find the stuff in the midst of this entire village burning to the ground on the side of the mountain.
That's a natural one.
7.
I got a 6.
A 1, a 6, and
We're
a
the
7.
worst at arts and crafts. We are only good at making
Chuck.
the murder.
Chuck, you find a shoestring, beans. You find like a leaf that's like half on fire, and I will say that by default, Squishy has the fingers, but that's about it.
I will carry them around loosely then in my pocket
Do
until
not
I find
forget-
the right things to
Do
carry.
not forget this leaf. You are going to need. This will keep fingers fresh.
Yeah, I couldn't find any twine, but shoestring. You can maybe like make a necklace or something.
You could make a necklace pretty easy with a good old shoestring.
It will do in the meantime. And at a small moment, looking at the individuals running out of the village. My liege, dear Great Beans, if it may bother you just a little, by the end of this, when we find our new home, if we could find ourselves an artist, that could help.
This idea seems to please Beans. Beans thinks perhaps maybe we will hold like a art convention. Perhaps we tell them big prize, but instead we lock doors. We
Oh,
execute
yeah.
every artist who does not do good art, and then we
All right,
take
everybody roll me a
all of the
Constitution
art
saving
You're
throw.
you're talking like a talent show. Yeah.
Everybody roll me a con save.
I got a fucking 15.
11.
5.
All right, 11 and 5 fail as you are currently in the middle of this burning down village trying to make finger necklaces. And the smoke and the smog and the fire, and you just inhale all the fumes because you're not leaving.
Yeah, I'm a demon. I don't know what these guys are doing.
Becca, Squishy and Chuck, you guys take 8 poison damage as you just like inhale, just
Okay.
like fumes. Oh, we gotta go. It doesn't feel
Yep.
good. Your chest hurts.
They're just dragging me behind them where I'm like, I think if maybe perhaps we put a limit on the amount of art you can put into the exhibit.
You don't think I care about this? I smoke menthols.
He is fucking dangerous, man. These guys from Shadowville do not play around.
You cannot say such foul words. And Squishy, though Beans, you are of leadership, will throw an acorn at you.
For swearing. An acorn just boop, bops you on the head.
I hold you to the level of greatness that you are deserving of.
I'm wearing a displacer cloak.
I'm gonna say it hits you anyways because it's such a minuscule thing that wasn't a threat to you, and you would just never think to dodge an acorn. It just kind of pokes you. It doesn't do damage.
I collapse. I go, "Oh, you are make pain to me, Chuck. Chuck, why are you let this
No,
person
I didn't
assault
throw it.
Beans?"
Look, it was her fucking idea.
I'd give Chuck the look.
Oh, listen, I don't even have any nuts.
Say,
All right.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. He's gonna pistol whip Squishy.
Beans is gonna get up happy now. She's like, okay, everybody calm down. We are friends.
Roll
We
to
do
hit
not do-
Squishy with the
It's a
did-
three.
gun. You
There's
missed.
a little
Yeah,
bit
you
of blood.
That's not it.
Okay, everybody has had their fun.
Okay, everybody do me a favor. Roll me a perception check.
21.
Evan.
21, 7.
17.
All right, Beans and Squishy, you guys 100% notice this as you're looking around. Not looking around, as you're kind of like in the middle of all this fuckery and nonsense that's going on. Chuck,
Can I
you
throw an
wo-
acorn at you?
Me?
You just use the F word.
You see her eyebrows? Do you think this is an effing joke? Because it's freaking not. So stitch it up. Figure
No one
it out.
curses in the
and lock
presence
it
of
down.
beans.
Anyways,
Not even beans.
Chuck, you don't.
Not on my Christian Minecraft server.
Chuck, you don't see this because you're trying to pistol whip Squishy. Squishy, Beans, you see as the village is continuing to burn. However, the fires are finally starting to die down a little bit because you're taking forever to do all this stuff. That you notice, kind of like hiding behind trees and rubble and different, materials in this village, are little purple fish people that are kind of like peering out. And you see very, very, very slowly, they're just like taking pieces of the Borgo, and just like taking like little makeshift knives and like cutting off like tails and like just like legs and stuff, and like just kind of like dragging it away with them, trying to be very like, stealthy about it, but they're just not. They're really, really ditzy. But see these weird purple fish people.
Oh, recycling!
Can I yell out to them?
What do you yell out to them?
Hello, Beans wants you to know the government doesn't want to tell you that Borgo bodies are free. I have 18 Borgos back at my house. You can have as many as you want.
Roll me persuasion.
Good, I get plus 14 to that.
Okay.
Dang.
Dang.
I rolled a nat 20, so 34.
Oh my god.
As soon as you say the Borgo, like meet, or like Borgo in your backyard, you see like 3 of the Chirp like immediately just kind of like come out and go, "Rrr," and they kind of waddle forward with their flippers in their arms. They're just like dragging Borgo meat behind them. They go,
Are they offering me meat?
they're like looking at it like, and almost they're not offering it to you. They're kind of like signaling like more.
Beans? Oh yeah, for sure. Beans can help make much more of this meat, you little weird fish person. I'm gonna poke his forehead.
You're gonna
This
what?
will determine if he dies or not.
You're gonna flick his forehead?
I'm gonna poke it. I want to see if it's squishy. If it squishes, maybe he lives.
If it's squishy, it's kind of squishy. He's like a fish, so like
Beans wants to know what their structure is.
that of like cartilage.
Oh, Beans like soft fish person. You get to live.
He just goes. "Arr, arr." You can tell by communicating with this Chirp, he can understand you for sure, but he just
Oh.
can't communicate back. Like he can speak, he understands common, but can't speak common.
Wait. I might have something for this.
We are trying different languages. Well, Squish, read from holy text. Tell me what are the fish saying.
Give me 1 second. And you see a small little notepad with, of course, a pretty fuzzy acorn on the front of it. And flipping through it, I think I have something for this. I don't know if I have something for this. I may not have prepared my spells very well. Okay, I will touch Beans. Oh, great Beans! I give you the gift. And then I open your mouth and I stick my 3-fingered paw into your mouth and I touch your tongue. The gift of tongues! And I slide my hand down your tongue.
I just start yelling at Squishy, but it's only in Chirp language.
You now have the ability to understand any spoken language you hear.
Okay, there you go.
Oh. This is... You ever make me very proud today, Squishy. You have shown yourself to be very capable squirrel.
Anyway,
If,
I am honored. Can Squishy get head pats?
Beans have... I'm going to turn back towards the Chirp and continue that conversation.
what was
if,
Chuck gonna do? Go ahead, Chuck.
If if you made him able to understand other languages, then why did you have to touch his tongue? Shouldn't you have, like, touched his ears?
That is
I'm gonna look over at Squish.
He's like, you didn't have to touch his tongue. Like, you could have kept your hands out of his fucking mouth.
This is a very interesting question, Two Beans, because for a long time, no score has put hands in mouth.
I think maybe you just wanted to touch his tongue.
Squishy will choose not to say anything, and head will disappear into shoulders.
During this, the Chirp speaks out to you and goes, yes, that was quite confusing. I do not understand why she put her hand down your throat hole.
Oh,
To
You
Chuck
are-
and
sound
Squishy, it just
very
sounds
good.
like, but Beans, that's what it sounds like to you.
okay. So, what is your fish deal? Why fish live in forest?
We are the Chirp. The Chirp worship the volcano god. We are bringing sacrifices of Borgo meat to the volcano god to throw into the volcano god. So the volcano god will worship us forever and gift us with his power.
You worship God of Volcano?
Hail be to the honey siren.
Oh, that's crazy. Beans actually come here because he want to meet Volcano.
You would like to meet the volcano god, the honey siren, with us, our Lord and Savior forever, then yes, you can join our cause and our purpose and our cult.
I look back at Chuck and Squishy, believing fully well that they can understand all of this, and I just give them a nice little go back to Chirp, and I'm just like, okay, yes, perhaps we are in liking to meet your volcano god from the top. You tell them all the boar meat come from our make hands of death.
Yes, the honey siren does not care where it comes from. It is only happy when we bring it sacrifices. You have done us a great deed and favor. We will gladly take you to the volcano so you can meet the honey siren.
Okay, maybe Beans do want to meet Honey Siren all of a sudden, since maybe you like her so fucking much.
We like the honey siren.
Yeah, me too. Let's go meet Honey Siren, who's so cool.
You're gonna feel a small acorn on the back of your head twice.
Oh.
Just- Mud, Jesus Christ, Chuck and Squishy. The entire time Beans is communicating with this Chirp, he is 100% speaking the same way the Chirp are, just like, you can't understand anything whatsoever.
Perfect.
Dear Beans, are we? Do we get to go home now to our new home?
Well, apparently there is some volcano god that live in the magma in which all of these fish are making the prayers to all the time, and I think maybe perhaps we infriend
Oh,
all of Chirp perhaps and make them friends of we make home base in
Yes, we
volcano
are all friends.
and then
Welcome to our cause. Welcome
connect
to our
bottom
purpose.
of volcano with bottom of volcano in Shadowfell, and then all of the things from Shadowfell come through.
Of course.
The Chirp,
Uh,
the Chirp just goes, what?
We are give your god another world to inhabit, my friend. We
Oh.
go speak to her right
You
now.
are freeing the honey siren, correct?
We free her all the time.
Praise be to the honey siren. Yes, join us. Follow us to the volcano.
I used to know a guy that would eat volcanic ash every morning as part of like a health ritual.
Who did this?
Just some guy I knew. He's dead now.
One of your hundreds of brothers and sisters?
Yeah, he used to eat volcanic ash.
Huh.
It was like
Did
a
not
like a
give
post
him fire
Pilates thing,
powers? Could he cast of the magic from the mouth after this? Or does he just get sick and go to die?
No, he died pretty shortly after that.
Ash related?
Yeah, I mean, who can say? Probably, it's probably something to do with Big Ash.
Okay. This is just how we're talking while we're walking.
Yeah,
Yes,
down
I'm
the volcano,
assuming
by
you're.
the way.
I'm assuming you're walking and
We're
talking. during
definitely
this time.
traveling through these moments. This
Like
is what we're
you're
talking
still
about,
standing
for
here an
sure.
hour later, village burning down, just letting it happen.
Just never leave the burning village.
Never.
When
leave
we
the
turn
burning
around,
village.
there's like 57 Chirp walking into the village.
Yeah, as you guys are walking up the mountain, you're following this Chirp. He doesn't have a name. He's like, yes, you can join our cause. You follow him and a few other Chirp back towards the volcano. As you do look down, you see the Chirp at this point are kind of like ransacking what is left of the Borgo village. And it takes some time, like, a couple hours, honestly, because the volcano's kind of far away and you have to go to the top of it. So maybe a good, 2-hour trek, so you guys will get, a short rest. As you make your way to the top, the Chirp all kind of begin to change their demeanor as they get closer. Rather than being more silly and just kind of carefree, they become a little more serious and almost humming some sort of chant or like tune under their breaths as they are kind of like doing their own version of a warship as they approach the Honey Siren volcano pit. And as you reach the top of the volcano, you do feel this hot, intense heat. When you step, it feels a little sticky for some reason, not enough to like slow you down, just like you could tell your like shoes or your feet are just kind of like have this weird kind of like goo on them every few steps that you take. But the Chirp that you were following looks at all of you, and he takes like a bundle of Borgo meat that he kind of like took off these Borgos and goes, now we give sacrifice to our Lord and our Savior, the Honey Siren, and just tosses it into the volcano. And the rest of the Chirp around also do the same with the bundles of Borgo meat they brought. And as the meat falls into the pits, you feel this like rumbling of the volcano. Some steam comes up, and you just inhale and whiff in, and you smell honey. An intense heat wave kind of comes over top of you. The Chirp begin to cheer and chant, just like whoo ha whoo ha whoo whoo ha ha. And then it stops. And the Chirp that followed you, that you followed up to the top of the volcano, looks at all of you and goes, "Yes, we made the Honey Siren happy. More sacrifices equals more happiness for the Honey Siren, and soon may she rise."
Squishy will look at Beans.
I go look over the edge.
You look over the edge and you just see that it's a volcano, and there's lava and magma down at the bottom, like as far as down as you can see.
Do you think that maybe there is anything that Honey Siren would not like as sacrifice? Like, no, don't give me that.
I do not know. We do not say. We know that she is happy with sacrifices we give her, and one day maybe she will be happy enough to rise at the volcano to bless us with her blessing.
And she's good with like any type of sacrifice. Like,
We can just
The
throw
Honey Siren
anything
loves
in.
any living creature, dead or alive, any type of monster, creature, or flesh, or blood, or meat.
I give
Chuck
Chuck,
pushes.
I give
pushes
Chuck
this
the
dude.
look.
He pushes this dude.
You push you. Wait, no. And then as he's following, goes, you just hear Beans. You understand it as, "I am honored to be your sacrifice, my queen." As he hits the lava. You notice
As,
when the
as he hits the lava, an egg rises up from the pit.
you notice that when he hits the lava, the volcano shakes and rumbles a little more than it did with the Borgo meat. As all the Chirp look around, just like as they are all looking down at the volcano.
I'm throwing in a dice set.
A dice set.
Yeah, and a chessboard.
Why not?
It hits the volcano. Nothing happens.
Here you go. You're so fucking cool. I throw you all the fun things you are needing to lead people from the spirit realm. Why am I hitting with acorns?
Yeah, you throw your chess set and dice in, and nothing happens. It just melts in the lava.
I turned to Squishy and Chuck. I really thought that would do it right there.
Do me a
Any
favor,
ideas?
Beans. Roll me an intelligence check. Everybody can actually, if you'd like me to. If you would like to. For
Yeah,
me.
why not?
Intelligence in my DM game.
Oh, 24.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
A nat one?
Oh my god. Squishy is just like so hyper focused on Beans and throwing acorns at him. Beans, you just can't figure it out. You're like, Beans does not know what make happy. Chuck, however, you're like, just investigating the situation left, right, just analyzing everything. You noticed that when the Chirp got pushed in, the volcano shook a lot more, and the Chirp had a quite different reaction, almost as if the Honey
Yeah.
Siren liked that a lot more.
Chuck is already like speed walking to wherever the Chirps are.
Yeah, they're kind of
Chuck-
like all around the volcano, just looking down.
He's just pistol whipping all in a succession, just one after another.
You see that they're kind of like letting you because they know it made the Honey Siren happy and that's all they live for. So you just like pistol whip this fish in the back of the head, and they just just one after another. Beans and Squishy, you're trying to figure it out. As you guys look up, you see Chuck is at this point like halfway around the volcano, just whipping Chirp in the back of the head as they're falling inside, and the volcano begins to shake and rumble more and more and more. Just. And it's,
I look down. Can I look down at Squishy and say something?
yes.
I was like, wow, look at Chuck really just go to work over there. That's real top cleric of the army behavior.
What?
and then start walking towards Chuck without saying anything else.
in pure desperation. Is there at least one left that I can push?
Oh,
into
there's a
the
couple.
volcano?
Yeah, Chuck about halfway through. So like you
I
can
am
probably go
now
the opposite
racing.
side.
Yes, absolutely. Like in a mad dash of like panic survival,
Squishing.
I will throw my entire body at these individuals to try to push them in. to the
Squishing
volcano.
turns into a linebacker and just starts shoulder ramming all these
Yes.
Chirp into the volcano.
Upset a
For me!
volcano god. Speed run any percent.
Yeah. Yes.
No, not upset. You pleased the volcano god and gave her the sacrifices that she wanted the most, which were her own worshippers that believed in her, which give her the power to rise. As all the Chirp were pushed into the volcano, a giant plume of smoke just lifts up. The smell of honey fills the air. The sky begins to turn almost a black and dark color. Like
My dad has come
coming.
to watch my
Like
fight.
a storm is coming out of nowhere, and then a magma ball shoots out of the volcano. As a magma ball disperses in the air and spreads across the island, just hitting random different locations and melting them all into pieces, you hear the screams of creatures and monsters in the distance just burning alive amongst this island, and chaos has erupted. But then you look in the smoke as it clears. You see odd creature, the silhouette of something shining down. It's got a purple fish head, the body of like an owlbear of sorts, rainbow bladed wings, a snake for a tail, and
Wait,
talons.
tail is a snake?
The tail. I'm gonna put it on the stream.
Think of a
overlay.
tail.
I'm just gonna put it there. It's right
Right.
there. There's the goddamn honey siren. Oh, it's got penguin feet. That's right. Forgot about
Of
that.
course it does.
Like the whole tail is a snake? Like
Yes.
head first or a waddle waddle?
You'll see it on
and
the
then a
street.
waddle.
Damn it. Give it a minute. The honey siren has risen,
The honey siren in all its glory.
and you just see it flapping. Poof, poof, poof. Ree! What everybody like to do?
Hello, Siren of Honey. My name is Beans. You are probably heard of me from Shadowfell. I am now living in this volcano as my domicile. You can remain as pet if you remain behave and listen to Squishy and Chuck. They are your new handlers.
Acorn! And Squishy will offer an acorn to the honey siren.
Yes, we are now friends. This is good. It looks like it wants the acorn.
So you're asking it what again, Beans? Sorry. Just in a nutshell. Pun
It's-
intended.
Basically, that we're gonna live here now, and that he can stay as a pet if he's good.
You hear a telepathic voice through all of your heads and goes, "No, you shall live under me. Thank you for freeing me and for the sacrifices. You should be honored to serve me, the honey siren."
Okay, there are some problem with my voice head telecommunications because perhaps you are misunderstanding situation. You will worship beans and live in volcano as guard.
You shall worship the honey siren.
No, thank you. I would like to throw my acorn at it
Everybody
now.
roll initiative as the acorn is thrown
What
against the honey
what
siren.
what kind of benefits you providing?
Chuck,
The
you
honey
are not
siren
in
speaks out and
position.
says, "How about a 403B? Health insurance, full dental, and 3 meals a day."
You're not
What
getting
about
that in
paternal leave?
Shadowfell.
What?
What about paternal leave?
Absolutely, I am a fair god.
You know that we cannot afford paternal leave in Shadowfell. I don't
Listen to
understand why you
me,
bring
Chuck.
this up.
That's right, I know your name. I am all-knowing. I am a god, a real god, unlike your false god that you stand next to and claim to worship. Work
That's
for
not
me,
fair.
and all
It's not
power
hard
that
to
you
know
wish
his
for will be
name.
under your command. Under me, the honey siren.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, listen, that's a pretty good deal. I don't think I can pass it up, boss. You got a counter?
I've been rooting. I've been tooting. Chuck, if you don't get back to work, I'm gonna be shooting here in a second.
Well, see, that's just a hostile work environment.
What
Now, I
say
feel like
ye,
I feel like you're
Chuck?
forcing my hand.
Employees
I-
these days are the worst. Squishy, make him
Can
paste.
Can I try to push him into the lava?
I need to know this first. We're gonna roll for initiative. Okay, so Squishy
Okay.
threw the acorn at it. It hits the honey siren as he's like finishing speaking to Chuck. We're gonna roll for initiative, and then we'll see what we want to do, and then Chuck can make his final decision of what he actually wants to do in his turn. But let's roll for initiative first.
17.
Oh, what did the honey siren get?
I was ready for this.
Initiative.
I got an 8.
All right, let's see. Chuck, what'd you get?
14.
All right, Chuck got a 14. What did Squishy get?
17.
Squishy got a 17. What did Beans get?
8.
Beans got an 8. Okay.
Yes, I are busy talking to we are the god of honey.
All right, Squishy, you are first. What would you like to do?
No one doubts Beans, the greatest giver of everything. And I would like to try to shove Chuck into the lava.
Okay.
You know, this is appropriate response,
Roll
actually.
roll me a post strength check, or roll me a strength check, and then Chuck, you roll opposed.
Oh, it's a
I'll
dirty. It's a dirty one.
Mine's a dirty 20. Suck it! Forever Beans!
Chuck,
Oh, what the fuck?
Chuck, you get pushed into the volcano by Squishy, and you begin to fall, just like, oh, what the fuck?
It's like
Can I
into
do
the
something
lava.
for him before he
Go ahead.
falls to his death?
Do you have a reaction?
Yeah. I
What's
don't know
your
if it's a reaction. It's not a reaction. I was going to cast a spell.
No.
As I hit the lava.
You haven't hit the lava yet.
Oh, I haven't hit the lava yet.
You're
Okay, cool.
falling. This is all happening. The turn is 6 seconds, so she like pushes and you begin to fall. You're like 10
Okay.
feet down. The honey siren speaks out to you and says, "Do you wish to live and serve under me, Chuck?"
Oh, fucking obviously now.
Wonderful. Honey siren blessing be upon you. And you just feel yourself glow with radiant energy. And we'll get to you on your turn.
I was just trying to play hardball.
You immediately feel yourself glow and just like have this like energy come over top of you and we'll get to you on your turn. The honey siren, I will say that took the honey siren's turn to give you his blessing.
Good strategy.
But Chuck, is now your turn. At this point, you do hit the lava. However, with the honey siren's blessing, you are immune to all fire and like lava type damage.
Okay.
So you hit it
Noted.
and just don't burn.
I'm glad I picked up all these fire spells. Cool.
I didn't think that one of the minions was going to side with the honey siren and get the blessing, but here we are.
Chuck
I
does
knew
that
all
thing.
along.
Chuck does that thing where like he's like where you like when you're in shallow water and you don't realize that it's shallow, and then he stands up in it like, oh, I guess I'm fine.
Yeah, you're good. Yes, you are good, my new savior, my new champion. Join me in battle and prove to these idiots who the real god of this island is.
Okay.
What would you like to do for your turn? You're about, I'm going to say that you're about 40 feet down. Because you fell 10 when you got pushed and fell another 30 down.
Well, if I'm just standing down here, can I still see them from where I'm at?
You could like look up and probably see them kind of like very small, kind of like over the edge. Because specifically Squishy, because she did push you.
Okay. Then. Oh man, this is such a hard choice. What to do? What to do?
Squishy is doing a victory dance up there, by the way.
Fine, then I know what I'll do. That was all I needed. I'll do all of them psychic lance. You have to make an intelligence save of 18.
PvP. Didn't expect that.
That is our entire brand. How did you not know that?
Oh my god, you're right. That is your brain.
I told you I saw this coming from a mile away. I'm not surprised at all.
What'd you get, Squishy?
It's a nat 1.
That's gonna do
That's a fail.
26 psychic damage, and
Oh, my.
you are incapacitated.
I'm just
For how long?
frozen now. In my dance move.
Until the start of my next turn.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Squishy just freezes like in a second, like, what did I do? that Psychic Lance hits in hard, and they're just frozen in the middle of like doing the Macarena.
I'd like to
Of course, the
to
victory dance.
I'd like to cast this by like channeling the magic into that broken gun I picked up and
Okay.
basically just like chuck it like a like a
Best
boomerang to
pistol
smack her in
whip,
the head. like a distance pistol whip that stuns her.
You enchant the flintlock that you stole and just whip her in the head with it. Stunned. Chuck, would you like to try to move and climb out, or are you just staying at the bottom of the volcano, just standing on the lava?
Yeah, I'll try to climb out slowly.
Okay. I will say, because you're squirrels, you have a climbing speed that's the same as your walking speed. That just makes sense.
Okay.
You're about 10 feet from the edge now.
Okay.
You know, 10 feet from the top. Beans, you are up. You just watched Squishy get pistol whipped in the head with a magic pistol. Chuck is now glowing like a red aura and is fine as you look at him crawling up the volcano. And you see Squishy is just like dazed, and the honey siren is just like, ha ha, I told you, it's easy to follow the honey siren when you get health insurance.
You know, you are making me very angry. Chuck, you actually make me very sad. I am very surprised at this behavior. I have to punish you. I'm going to do this to your brain. I am so
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Good idea.
there's no save. I'm just gonna try to touch him.
All right.
There's
It's
no
roll a
save
hit.
or
It's a roll to
anything.
hit, though, right? It's just, you know.
If he doesn't let me touch him, yeah.
Okay, he's
Oh,
not.
I'm not gonna
you're
let you touch.
Yeah. So you got to roll to
But
hit.
what if you did?
I'll
To
do
hit, I got a 19.
reaction shield.
Yeah, because I don't get my spell powers. I'll reaction counterspell that.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I am lord of the entire Shadowfell, Chuck. You have made such bad decision here.
All right, Chuck, you feel yourself get hurled through hell, and he gets spit back out the same turn, right?
I think so.
How
I have
much?
to look it up.
All right, what kind of damage and how much?
I believe it's 14d6, but I gotta look it
Of
up.
what kind of damage?
I think it's fire or psychic. It's psychic.
Is it psychic?
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. It's
It's
10d10 psychic damage.
10d10 psychic damage.
He comes back at the end of my next turn.
At the end of your next turn. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, he canceled out my person. I'm canceling out him.
All right, everybody's getting stun locked. All right, cool. You get hurled through hell as you climb to the top of this volcano. Everything's getting fucking weird out of nowhere. Next up is going to be Squishy. You are incapacitated.
What's the
Yes.
damage I took?
I'm rolling it right
Okay.
now.
We'll get to that. We'll do the damage first, and we'll get.
Yeah,
to
y'all
the
don't gotta
honey
wait on.
siren turn.
Oh,
okay.
or you could wait on me if you
yeah.
want to.
Yeah, go ahead, because we get the honey siren next.
58 psychic damage.
58.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
It's my most powerful ability.
It is,
Okay.
yeah.
I say, bins are saved the bad ones through traitors first.
The honey siren is next. He goes, I see we have lowered it down to a 1v1. Our minions can fight each other. You and I, God versus fake God. Are you prepared?
Okay, fake gods go first. Your turn.
Fake God say what?
What?
That's what I thought. He's gonna go. I've never got to use the honey siren before until now. The honey siren is
Oh,
going
boy.
to fly down towards you, and he's gonna make 3 attacks: 1 with his bite and 2 with his wing sword attacks. The bite does a 18 hit.
No.
All right. The wing sword attacks as he takes his rainbow wings and goes to slash at you twice with them in almost like an X fashion. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah, but he has disadvantage because of my cloak.
Okay. 29. The 28.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one.
Yeah.
First roll he got was another 28, but the disadvantage was a 24.
No, once you get to hit, the disadvantage is gone.
Oh, okay. So for 28 and 28
2
hit.
hits.
Okay, 2 hits. All right, here's my wing sword strike. These are the brutal ones.
Okay, shit.
46
the
slashing
damage.
damage.
Oh,
Whoa.
God.
And you have to make a con saving throw because you got hit by both.
Give me a second to emotionally recover from that. I am never going to emotionally recover from this. Where is con save? 13. That's probably a fail.
13 fails. You are now bleeding. So you're going to take
Oof.
additional bleed out damage in the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
All right. That is Chuck. You're being hurled through hell. Beans, you're up. The honey siren stand just flapping in front of you. Just poof, poof, poof. Who's your god now? It's your turn, Beans.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's just flapping in front of you, not scared at all.
You are make very serious pain to my body. I do not like. I'm gonna finger death him in the chest.
Okay. Is it rolled
I
out?
will
do it.
finger you
What
until you don't want to fight anymore.
Is it a con save?
Yeah.
Or wisdom save? What kind of save is it?
That's con.
Okay, con save, finger death, constitution, eeny, meeny, money, mo. Constitution 23.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's a
meets
god.
beats. That's meets beats.
Meets beats. Okay,
My spell save DC is 23. So does he pass or does he fail?
he passes. Meets beats.
Damn him. So close. All right.
I was definitely not. I didn't think that. No. I was putting different meats in there. I was really
So does he?
Oh,
Did he
God
take
damn it.
half still?
Not beats,
Takes
meats,
half,
meats,
yeah.
beats.
So halved. It will be
My brain
rounded 20 damage.
20 damage. That's already halved.
Yeah.
All right,
That's halved.
right.
Yeah, it
Nice.
does plus 30 damage just with the spell alone,
Yeah.
but I didn't roll
All right,
great.
you freeze a beam him in the chest, and you just kind of like sizzle some hair away from his chest and goes, "Is that the best that you got, you false deity?"
Well, almost. I'm not actually from here. I'm from far away. You come visit.
Yes, you are in
perhaps.
my lair now, which means I have the upper hand. And as he says, I have the upper hand. Beans, is there anything else?
No, beans are in trouble now.
Beans are at the end of your turn, Chuck.
Wait, I'm gonna bonus action give Squishy those head pats because she earned them.
Squishy.
Yeah.
His head pats.
Does this help me awaken quicker?
Actually,
Oh,
I'm
you-
gonna say yes. Chuck comes back.
Yes!
Chuck comes
Oh,
back
she
at the
was,
end of Beans'
back at
turns,
the-
which means that then Squishy, you also are back because it was the end of his turn. You missed a turn. Squishy, it's now your turn. You see the honey siren is in front of Beans, and he got hit pretty good.
Oh yeah, Beans is bleeding pretty openly.
Beans is bleeding. No, my great deity, you cannot go down. No, not at all. And so, you're pretty bad, right?
I got hurt.
That is so not telling to me. Like, how hurt?
Beans feels no pain.
Fine. If that's the case, then we're gonna go with a level 5 healing word.
Ooh, the beans feel a lot better now.
And suddenly you feel once again Squishy's hand in your mouth, stuffing a number.
How does this keep happening to me?
a number of acorns just shoved into your cheeks, and you will get 22 points of healing.
I'm gonna look at this honey sign and be like, "Oh, what now, bitch?"
You think I'm
I
afraid
would-
of some healing nuts?
Does
I'm
that
gonna-
heal the bleeding?
No. I'm gonna look around though at the honey siren. I'm gonna take your fingers next.
Joke's
Anyway.
on you. Wait, never mind. Fuck, I do have fingers. I forgot.
You do have fingers. I looked first.
I was like, wait, I forgot I had these. It's been so long since I've been summoned. All right, next up is the honey siren because Chuck missed his fucking turn. Okay, yeah, that's why we're going so fast. Anything else, Squishy? Is that it?
Yeah, that's definitely. Actually, you know what? I've got movement, right?
Yeah.
I would like to flying squirrel jump onto the honey siren. For beans!
You want to try to flying squirrel jump onto the honey siren?
Yes, naturally, as one does.
Okay.
I don't know why you sound so surprised. This is like the only logical step I could have taken right here.
That's not exactly how I envisioned.
You just
this
grab
life
onto
in
it.
my
Like,
head.
you just grab it or whatever.
I would like to face plant, like right onto it, like
Okay.
face to face. I want our noses to be touching, and like I
Yeah.
will be right between its eyeballs.
So he's going to let you, and as you just
Perfect.
flying squirrel jump onto the honey siren,
Yes.
you immediately take 3d8 fire damage because it's got a heated
Oh.
body. It burns like hell.
Or is it cozy?
5?
Maybe it's all
you take-
like
you
wearing
take
weighted
10.
blanket.
You take 10 fire damage as you just jump onto him and just feel hot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you're latched onto him. He's just like, yes, it burns, does it not?
Squishy loves fire.
And you're gonna love this.
Oh, great.
Hate when they say that.
Let's see. All right, you're gonna take another 3d8 fire damage because start of his turn. You're still touching him. Oh wait, no, it's starting your turn. Never mind. It's gonna be starting your turn, not his. He can't fire breath himself because you're on him. You can't look down on his chest. All right, he's just going to let you hang out there, but he's then going to fly over the volcano. He's gonna take like a step back, take like a few flaps back, and he's gonna try to roll an opposed strength check to kind of like knock you off, to try to knock you into the off of his chest to drop you into the volcano.
Could I try? This is not on my character sheet, admittedly.
That's fine.
Could I try, as a reaction, to swish my tail onto the honey siren's nose to make them sneeze and have a disadvantage?
You want to take your tail and tickle his nose?
Yeah, just stuff that sucker like a duster right up his nostril.
If it wasn't so goddamn brilliant, I'd say no. But yeah, I will say,
thank you.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To see if you are able to somehow take your tail and shove it up his nose like a duster.
A 13?
I'll say a 13 will give him disadvantage on the strength check.
Yeah.
All right. Ready. He got with a disadvantage, it is a 13. That's beatable.
Not for me. It's an 8.
Oh my god. The first roll was a 24. Even when he just sneezes and you just begin falling down. Beans, you see that Squishy begins plummeting towards the volcano. That is the honey siren's turn, because that took his action to do the thing. Which means that next up is Chuck. What would you like to do?
I guess I get spit out of hell.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I saw some shit, man.
Can I throw an acorn at you?
As you're falling, you look over, see Squishy's falling into the volcano, and an acorn clunks you on the head.
Ah, god damn it.
I just, can I yell something?
What do you yell?
Oh, for Bean's sake, I give you a raise. Save your sister.
Yeah, I want more PTO too.
It's negotiable. Save your sister.
I cast. What do I have here?
Honey Siren are make big cuts more faster than I thought. Get back to work.
I'm gonna cast magic missile at Squishy at the first level, and it'll deal 2 damage. But then I get to use my my gravity well. Whenever I hit her with a spell, I can I can move them up to 5 feet.
Okay.
So I want to try to hit her with a
You're gonna
magic
juggle
missile.
the magic missiles over to you?
Yeah. I want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just move her with the. I guess I'd have to hit her 3 times. Huh?
Yeah, to get her there fully.
Hold on. So that's 5 more damage, and then 2 more damage. So 9 total. And I want to just move her 5 feet every time I hit her.
You're falling down, and these magic missiles come towards you from Chuck, and they just like boo 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 juggle you over to the edge, and you save yourself, or you get saved from falling into the volcano.
I just roll along the side, yes, and then hop back up into my feet like I'm freaking from Cirque du Soleil.
Oh God. Okay. Ridiculous. Anything else, Chuck?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Beans, it's your turn.
Well, hold on a second.
Okay.
I guess I skipped a turn, so I'll use my bonus action to re-rage.
Okay, that makes sense. Beans, it's your turn.
I'm so angry about this raise.
Beans, in the start of your turn, you can roll a medicine check. It doesn't cost an action. Oh, I lied. It does cost an action. The player can make a DC 10 medicine check to stop the blood loss. However, at the start of your turn, you do take some bleed damage. You take 6 blood loss damage.
Hey. Beans are not used to bleed his own blood. I'm going to touch the wound, smear the blood across my face, channel the necrotic energy, and cast harm.
Okay.
That's a con save.
Con save from the Honey Siren.
I'm gonna need to use the Discord for
26.
I'm gonna use Dark One's Own Blessing to make them, or take a. I think I could take a D10 off of that. One
Okay.
second. That's for my rolls. I'm gonna use a luck point to make them re-roll.
Okay. 27.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just gonna be half, of course. Harm. If he would have failed, this hit points would come off of his max, and
Yeah.
he would not be able to regain
Regenerate,
it. But
yeah.
it's not gonna do that. Give me 1 second. I can't get the bot to work. But I got a bunch of D6s here.
Okay.
This would have been so good.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so halved, that is looking like 43.
That's half.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you hit him with a harm spell. He goes, "Oh, ow! That one actually stung a little bit." Maybe you are.
Thank beans. I was so nervous I could not harm your exterior for a
Yes,
moment.
you harmed my exterior there for a moment. Maybe you are worthy of working under me after all.
Perhaps joint custody over Volcano, perhaps?
I don't know. Let's see how you fare against this. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. I need everybody, since he sees now that Drew, that Chuck has now betrayed him, to bounce his sister back. Goes, I see I have a traitor on my side. I'm very sorry I have to do this, but this is what happens when traitors betray me. I need everybody to do me a favor and roll me. He's going to use 2 legendary actions to do his breath weapon attack. Everybody's got to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, fiddlesticks. Okay.
19.
19. It's a pass.
5.
That's a
I got a
fail.
nat 20.
Two passes and a fail. All right. You see he just like starts like up chucking something. As
Did
you
not
see
like
his
that.
throat begins to glow like a golden, just like yellowish, like golden molten honey color, as he shoots molten honey all over the area. First you guys take 26 acid damage.
Oh. 26?
Yes.
Okay. It's not great for me.
And then 15 fire damage. I guess Chuck,
I'm down.
you wouldn't take the fire damage because you still have the blessing.
I still have the blessing?
Yeah, he can't take it away. He can give it, but can't take it away because usually people don't betray him after they get it. So,
I am also immune to fire.
but you do see that Squishy goes down.
Yeah, in a moment, like the acid hits and it goes for Squishy's knees first, which is their weakest point, obviously. No! Beans!
Oh, goodness.
Don't forget me! And we'll go down.
All right, top of the order. Squishy, roll me a death saving throw.
Okay. I knew this was coming, but I didn't prepare for that. It's a 2.
You look over and see Squishy pukes up some blood.
Listen, if she didn't have like a beneficiary, can I like claim her insurance?
I hope. Is he asking me?
Yeah.
Well, we are. You know the rules. If you consume the body in whole, you get their, all of their stuff after they
Oh
are
yeah,
dead.
yeah, right, of course.
But maybe we try to save Squishy right now because the fire god from Lava Land.
Yeah, I suppose that could be something too. Just exploring options.
Next up is the honey siren. He's gonna go, oh, so now you want to negotiate working together. Beans, let me show you what I do to weaklings that work with me. As he
You
flies,
just tried to show me. You said that was the thing.
Nah,
Now
he-
you are
he-
make another one.
he flies towards Chuck. He's gonna take a bite and wing attacks on you.
Uh-oh.
Does a wow? He might 12 hit with a bite if he misses.
Nope.
Yeah. First wing sword strike. 15.
Nope.
A 26.
Yup.
Okay, 26 hits. All right, you take. All right, you take 18 slashing damage. This is magical. Not sure if it matters or not. But you did not get hit with both, so you don't have to make a con saving throw for bleed.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Chuck, you are up.
Chuck's not looking so good.
I don't think it helped that you guys started the combat encounter with the betrayal at all.
Chuck will look at his former employer and
Which one?
Oh my goodness.
lava god.
gracious.
Lava god. I will cast prismatic spray.
Okay.
I really thought I was getting turned on again.
Not you.
Oh my God.
All right.
That
Dex
foot
save,
was stopped.
18.
18 to hit.
18 dex save is
Oh,
what they gotta
18
make.
dex save.
Yeah.
17.
That's a fail.
Yep.
Let's see what they've won. Rolling a d8. It's a 6, so that's gonna be the target on a failed save. The target is restrained and must make a con saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves 3 times, it ends. If it fails 3 times, it permanently turns to stone.
Ooh.
So it's just restrained.
It's restrained right now.
And I have
yeah.
to make 3 saves in a row to get out.
at the end of your
I can make
turn.
one. I'd make one per turn, though, right?
Yeah, at the end
Okay.
of each of its turns.
Okay. All right.
That is probably the coolest thing that could have happened.
It probably is, and I'm regretting not using a legendary resistance because I already let you do the thing. I'm not gonna go back and be like, actually, I'm gonna use. Nope. Yeah, he's like, you think I'm afraid of you? Oh fuck! Wait a minute. Let's talk about it. All right. Next up is going to be Beans, unless Chuck has anything else.
No, I think I've done enough here.
Okay.
Beans has never tried to actually heal anyone before, and I do not have any healing spells. I would like to be creative.
Okay.
Can I hold Squishy's hand and vampiric touch the honey siren to try to heal Squishy?
So instead
What
of
if
you, instead of you getting the HP, you'd want Squishy to get it.
I'll cut open one of my fingers and drip the blood into her mouth as I vampiric touch this creature.
You have to touch the tongue.
Beans hears a voice in his
I will
head.
say, if you don't want to get the HP, I will allow you to instead give it to Squishy because I feel like that just makes sense. The way that that can work like that, you taking the energy. Yeah, I like that.
All right, I'm gonna attempt a vampiric touch. I think it's a roll to hit.
It's a roll to hit. You also have advantage because it is restrained.
Oh, and I get big bonuses to hit with spells, so
Yes.
I think I'm good. Okay, 29.
That hits.
Okay, that is, for me, Vampiric Touch is upcasted to 5th level. It is 5d6.
Okay.
And I think I do half the amount of damage converts into healing.
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
So I did 10 Vampiric Touch damage, and I'm going to funnel through my blood
That's a low
onto
roll,
the
man.
tongue. Yeah, I didn't roll good. Onto the tongue of Squishy, and I just be like, okay, here you go. Have some healing.
Squishy, you wake up with 5 HP.
Yes!
All right.
Once
think-
again, the golden goose continues to lay Squishy's life. Thank you.
And Squishy will bow their head at your feet.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action run past Squishy to put her in between me and the honey siren.
Okay.
Me with my 5 points of health.
And
Allow
I'm
me.
going to end my turn over there.
All right. End of your turn. The honey siren's going to use legendary action. The only thing he can do is just
So good to have you back,
It's
Squishy.
gonna
Out of the
try
way.
to he's gonna try to bite Chuck because he's restrained in front of Chuck. Speed is 0. Just gonna try to bite you real quick. Does a 20 hit? Not natural, just dirty.
Reaction shield.
Just beak or like fish face bounces off of you. Come
I
here.
pick up the gun that was laying on the ground here and just block it.
Okay, Squishy, you are up.
Ah! And screaming just nonstop at the top of their lungs. as one does at this. We're just gonna no. Let's not be too stupid. Hold on here.
No such thing.
Well, that's kind of it. I'm gonna do mass cure wounds
Oh.
for me and my fellow compatriots here in this space. That seems like the right kind of action.
Okay.
at the 7th level. So that is going to give us 51 points of healing.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Honey Siren's like, oh, the turns have tabled very quickly. Chuck, how about I up your 401k to a lot more? How does a life insurance policy sound? We can take it out on Squishy and Beans, and when they die, you just get the money.
51.
Hold on. Let me make a let me make a check here.
Wait, can I speak on this?
Brother!
Sure.
Chuck, you are make very hard decisions at this point. You cannot choose to sit directly on middle of fence. For although the Lord give us ass cheeks that help balance on fence, people do not like.
This
when
is
you put
my
their butts
island.
on
If
it.
they die here, we take out life insurance policies right now for 500,000 gold each. If they die on this island, no matter the cause, you will inherit that gold. We'll put you as the beneficiary to both of them.
I do not have to tell you this, Chuck, but if you don't die in the Shadowfell, your spirit will never find rest.
I will give you one of my squishmallows.
Squishy, anything else?
I offer.
If that doesn't
I
do
offer.
it, I don't know what will.
Yeah, one of my squishmallows. You can have anyone that you.
You know what, Chuck?
Anyone
If you
you
don't
want.
take one of the Squishmallows, you can just go with him then.
Chuck looks back and forth.
Contemplating it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that squishmallow.
Very well. Woe be upon.
Obviously.
Very well. Woe be upon you. The honey siren can only attack you because it's restrained in front of you and it can't move.
Did it fail its save on its turn?
Oh, it's got to roll. What can I save? Con?
Yeah, it has to make a con save every
26.
at the end of every turn.
It hasn't taken its turn yet, but I can roll that afterwards if you want to count the
Okay,
rolls.
yeah.
Up to you. It can't move, so it's just gonna try to bite you and take its wings and try to cut you, just like struggling to move. 26 to hit with a bite.
26 will hit.
Okay, 26 will hit. This die at. You take 9. You take 16 piercing damage as you get bit. And you also
16.
become grappled in the honey siren's mouth.
And
He picks you up and just like starts flailing you around.
I think I'm raging.
However, since he has you grappled, he cannot make the wing sword strike on you because he just can't. That's like the mechanic, you know. As he has you grappled, he can't do that. That's all he can do because he can't fucking move. But you do take an additional 3d8 fire damage as he does pick you up. Oh wait, I lied. You don't take fire damage because you have his fucking blessing. Never mind. Okay. The honey siren goes, oh, what do you think of this now, Chuck? You should have taken my deal. Chuck, it's your turn.
What'd you say?
He bites down a little bit.
Oh.
Chug, it's your turn.
Make an uncomfortable sound. No. Like, ooh.
That's how you sound when you're uncomfortable?
Yeah.
It's depending on who you want to make uncomfortable with that sound.
Let's see.
Bite me harder, Daddy.
No.
Can that be like psychological damage back, like as a reaction?
I want to try to trick this thing by casting invisibility on myself so it thinks I'm not there.
Okay.
Even though I'm in its
Counterspell.
mouth.
You're counterspelling his invisibility?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
I want to
thought
make myself
about it.
invisible so it
We
gets
can't afford to
confused.
pay him more.
I
Just let
can't
him
waste
go.
the counter spells.
All right. You cast invisibility on yourself as you're in his mouth.
Yeah.
All right. You're not trying to get out. You're just gonna stay. You're just gonna stay in there.
I want him to be confused and maybe open his mouth trying to figure out what's going on.
All right. Okay. I'll have him roll an intelligence check on his turn.
Okay.
All right, Beans, you are up. What would you like to do? You see that Chuck disappears.
He just disappears.
He's turned invisible.
now.
I would know that though. I
You,
think.
you
right?
probably roll an intelligence check. Maybe.
Never mind. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Oh no, he is gone. He has
Yeah,
left.
because you're standing behind Squishy, like trying not to get hit again. So
You have now our make eat to my friends. I'm taking off my loincloth.
What
Okay.
is there anything underneath? Or are you like a Ken doll?
Oh, no, there's definitely something underneath. We have stats for it. We're not going to get onto that right now.
we don't
and
have
I'm
stats
gonna-
for it.
I'm going to polymorph into a giant ape and charge at the honey siren.
Okay. Into a giant ape.
Giant ape. I've got his stats up, 157 hit points. I'm gonna start fisting the honey siren. Oh, that's not the actual attack. I'm going to start punching with my fists.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Holy shit. Okay.
You have advantage because he's restrained.
Do I?
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much damage giant apes do.
They do a lot. I love polymorphing to a giant ape.
The first is a 28 to hit.
And it's
Okay, I hit both hits. That is 3d10 plus 6 times 2. So 6d10 plus 12. 12. 20. 30. 31. 39.
out of all the resistances that the honey siren has, the one he doesn't have is restrained.
That's just 50 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. You start
I'm just
beating the absolute shit
hammer
out of him.
fisting. I'm definitely beating around the face because I'm trying to get Chuck out
Does
of
he
that.
punch
You
you?
don't know Chuck's there.
I thought he swallowed Chuck, so I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay,
break
yes.
the face area to help
Chuck,
Chuck
you're
find a
getting
way
just
out.
knocked around left and right.
Do I take this damage too?
No, you don't. You definitely have some sort of like at least grade 1 concussion though, because you're just like, whoa!
I would love if he accidentally killed me by punch.
All right. Anything else, Beans?
It's beautiful.
No.
You do take
I'm
you do
gonna
take bleed
remain
damage
monkey.
though. Still a thing. You take 6
This is a
bleed
different
damage.
body. Ah!
You still take
Giant-
it.
Damn, that's a powerful spell. I come into the giant ape already wounded. That is actually really, really cool. How much damage was that?
It's just 6.
6.
Yeah, it's just a bleed.
That is super cool. I
Yeah.
forgot how cool we made the honey siren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
you
passed. I have
can
nothing else I
as an
can do
action you can
a-
make a medicine check to stop it. It's just a DC 10, but it still takes your action, which is really annoying.
Can I as a giant ape? I don't think so.
I would allow you as a giant ape, you know, but it would take your action. So
Return to monkey, only damage.
return to monkey only. Squishy, you are up. You see the honey sirens getting the shit kicked out of him right now, and he's restrained.
Okay, then I am going to try. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna touch it, even though I don't think I have to, and I'm gonna cast banishment. You do not deserve to be in the presence of beings, and I go to slap it across the face.
Okay. What is the check?
Charisma saving throw 17.
Charisma.
Is the honey siren from
Aw.
the material plane?
The honey siren is from the material plane. But he got a 20.
Okay, balls. All right, cool. Just kidding.
Anything
Squishy, I
else?
do not know what you are doing.
No, Squishy has small brain,
Anything else?
but
Squishy?
big acorns. I'm just as a fun, just for flavor, going to throw an acorn.
Okay. You toss an acorn to the honey siren. He can't move. He
Yes,
has his speed
yeah.
at 0 because of the freaking
Awesome.
restraint. Okay.
Good.
Next up is the honey siren. We currently have Return to Monkey in front of him, right? Beating on him. And Chuck, you are in his mouth.
What's his save to fail ratio on these
It's only been one
The
turn. He passed one. It's just been one
Okay,
turn since
passed one.
everything happened. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is going to be the second one. So he gets his breath weapon back. With you in his mouth and ape in front of him. I'm going to say that Squishy, this probably not going to hit you because you're just kind of like running, poking with acorns and like trying to slap him.
Yeah.
He's going to use the molten honey breath and just let it pour out of his mouth on to Chuck. And also try to hit Beans while also in the way. So he's going to take it and just like hit the aftermath with you.
Okay.
Essentially, you're in front of him, you're punching him in the face, and as you're like beating him in the face, he's gonna just spew out all this molten honey as you're beating him, and then the honey is gonna like fall on your fist and stuff. That's essentially what he's doing.
Mm.
But
I
we're
will
both
say-
immune to fire damage.
There's also acid damage. Yeah, so it's not gonna be
Okay.
the fire; it's gonna be the acid damage essentially.
Everything.
Chuck, you are automatically going to fail your saving throw because you're in his mouth. However,
Mhm.
Beans, you can roll your dex saving throw.
What does a monkey do? You said what kind of save?
Dex.
Dex. Gotta get +2. 14 for a giant ape. That is a 7 with the +2.
Fail.
Damn it. This feels like Star Wars music.
I think it is by accident. Well, not
Yes.
Star Wars music, but it's like, oh wait, that's why. There we go. A little better. Okay. 41 acid damage.
Wow.
Yeah, he rolled good.
Okay.
This is
As
the strongest
a
ability. It does
reaction-
12d8 acid damage and 12d8 fire damage, but you guys are immune to the fire.
Yet. All right, I'm gonna react with a
Yep.
hellish rebuke.
Can you hellish rebuke as monkey?
Nope, I like it.
I mean, monkeys have hands. They can...
Chuck, how you feeling?
I got 4 HP.
Jesus Christ! All right, that's a honey
Acid
siren's
blasted
turn.
monkey.
Oh, he's gonna roll his con save.
And I'm invisible.
That's a d12.
So no one knows.
18 on con.
18. Yeah, I think that saves. Hold on, let me pull it back up. Yes, 18 saves.
Saves. Okay, cool.
This saves.
All right. Next up is Chuck. What do you want to do? You're invisible in his mouth. You have a concussion. You got covered in honey.
It's hot in here, so I'm gonna blast Ray of Frost inside of his mouth.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a dirty 20 to hit,
That absolutely hits.
and that'll be 14 points of cold damage.
Okay. He didn't like that at all, actually.
I don't think that's I don't think there's anything else I can do as a bonus action. Can I Misty Step out of here?
Yeah.
Then I will Misty Step out of his mouth.
Yeah, just gone. You
Hell
see
yeah.
Beans, you would see in monkey form, like his mouth was kind of like pried open and just immediately just shuts completely closed. Looks weird. But you did cast a spell, so you're no longer invisible. So,
Yes.
all right, Beans, it's your turn.
He is back.
he is back. Beans, we got
Excited gorilla noises. I attack.
okay.
I'm gonna continue to try to. I'm just gonna try to ground and pound because it seems to
Yeah,
be
he can't
working.
move. Yeah, you have advantage.
I'm just trying to get a crit since I have advantage, but nope. First one's a hit. I rolled 2 nat 20s. I'm
Holy
taking a
shit.
picture
Whoa.
for posterity.
I believe it.
Oh,
I believe
No,
it.
I'm taking
nice.
this picture's for me, not for you, bud.
Okay.
I have never rolled double nat 20s like this live. Yeah, that second one's a crit.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Saved.
Grab your chart.
We're gonna use my chart.
Yeah, we always do.
I'll roll my percentage. Percentage is 61.
Okay, for the first one. All right.
Well, for only one of them was a crit.
Oh, I thought you said you rolled 2 nat 20s.
No, on my second roll with
Gotcha.
advantage.
Okay,
Both
okay,
of
okay.
them were nat 20s.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, 61. Triple damage for the second hit.
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Okay, so 9. It's 12d10 plus 18.
Holy shit. Roll it up.
I don't want to. I'm looking for the. $87. I guess blunt damage.
That total for both attacks.
Yeah, I added it all up together.
You begin to just wallop the ever living shit out of the honey siren, just boo, 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 boo. Not feeling good at all.
Holy shit!
You
Is
see,
he looking
is
bloody?
rocked. Oh, he is absolutely rocked in days in this moment. That did him in good.
I yell back out at Squishy and Chuck, quickly, get him, he's almost down, but it probably comes out like,
Yeah, that's all you guys hear. You just, all right.
freaking out over there.
There's nobody around him. He's gonna use a legendary to try to bite you, Beans. You're right in front of him. He's gonna try to bite you. Does a 26 hit monkey?
Yeah. His armor class, I have a 12 armor class as a
Oh
giant.
yeah, 26
You have to
definitely
get a
hits
1
monkey.
to miss.
Bite. 1, 2, 3. You take 15 piercing damage and you're grappled. So you see that as a reaction to Monkey beating on Honey Siren, the Honey Siren takes his massive maw and just bites down on the arm of Beans and just starts flipping him back and forth as this Monkey is punching the Honey Siren. They're floating in the air. The Honey Siren can't move. Top of the order, Squishy, what would you like to do?
And I would, after screaming, obviously, like to throw my entire bag of acorns, all that I have left, as my melee attack move and cast Inflict Wounds
Oh my god.
on all of these, just as a visual.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll to attack first.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes. You have advantage on these as a reminder too, because he is still restrained for one
Okay.
more turn.
All right, let me see if I roll a d20 then. I do not. Okay, that was definitely lower. I'm going to ignore that one. All right, for damage, it is going to be 33 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's all my acorns that I have left.
The honey siren is looking absolutely not good. He's bleeding. He's got a black eye. His wings are starting to like chip into pieces and like almost like shattering like glass.
Squishy just screams, "Eat my nuts!" And all of those like kind of just explode in damage.
All right. This is
That
how
will
we're
be
gonna-
my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is what we do. Next up is the honey siren. He currently has beans in his mouth. He can't move to anybody else because he's restrained. Does he get his breath weapon back? He does not get his breath weapon back. Beans, you hear a voice just like echo inside your head and says, "Fine then. We're gonna do this my way."
Can I talk back in my brain, or am
Yeah,
I
it's,
still
it's telepathy. He speaks in telepathy, yeah.
I'm thinking that you are made big mistake this time. I still give you chance to be pet and protect front of volcano like Cerberus protects the gates of hell.
I think
I
we
would
go-
like to smash my head against a rock trying to get the voice out of my head.
At the end of his turn, he's going to roll his con saving throw to see if he can get out of this restraint. He rolls a natural 1, but he's going to finally use a legendary resistance to make that a pass. He has not used one yet. I almost did. I should have earlier against this fucking ability, but I did not. That is his turn. That means that somebody gets a turn before he gets to use a legendary action. Chuck, you see that now that he is able to move, he begins flapping his wings, taking beans over top of the back of the wall. He doesn't actually move because it's the end of his turn, but you see he's preparing to move himself. Chuck, it is your turn. You know he's got legendary actions. What would you
Chuck
like
him-
to do? He does not
Chuck
look
him.
good.
He imbues that pistol once again, and just like he did to Squishy, I'm gonna chuck it and cast Roltham Psychic Lance at the 7th level.
Okay.
He's gonna make an int save of 18.
And save of 18. Gets a 17, but he's going to use a legendary resistance.
Half damage.
Oh, still not good.
28 is the full damage, so 14
14.
psychic damage, and he's not incapacitated.
You see that blood begins to kind of spew out of his eyes as he is barely able to move, still hanging on.
How tall is he?
How big is the honey siren? He's huge.
Yeah. Okay.
His size is huge.
So he's like 5 feet tall.
He's like 15 feet tall.
There we go.
Can I climb on top of him?
I would say probably yes, because he hasn't really had a chance to move.
I want to climb on top of him.
Okay.
And that's ooh. No, I can't do that because I already cast a spell. Never mind. So I'll climb on top of him and that's it.
Okay. He's going to
I would-
use his legendary action. As you are on top of him.
Yeah.
And he has beans in his mouth. Squishy, you stand at the edge of the volcano distance. He's going to use his legendary action, Take Wing. The honey siren moves freely at his full speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Aw.
His fly speed is 60 feet. He dive bombs down into the volcano. Squishy, you look down and see that he immediately into the molten lava. Chuck, you are immune. Beans, you are monkey. We'll get to you on your turn. That's the turn. Beans, it's your turn. I'm going to say that you're going to take 8d6 fire/lava damage as monkey.
Okay.
I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
'Cause you're engulfed in lava.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, 24 fire damage.
I roar out in pain.
It's fair.
What do beans?
And then what?
It's your turn.
I'm
Yeah, you take your turn
gonna-
now. You guys are in this lava together. It's like for you,
Right.
Chuck. It's like water, like just swimming in water. The honey siren's taking no damage. Beans, you in monkey form, it hurts like hell, but you're still able to kick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start beating him around the face area with my right hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue. I'm not changing anything that I'm doing. I'm gonna continue forward with the plan.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for the first hit,
That hits.
and 19 for the second hit.
19 misses.
Damn, I rolled a fucking 9 and a 10, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 3d10 plus 6. And I got 7, 17, 21. 21 plus 6, 27 damage.
27 damage.
I'm dropping that right elbow into his chin. I'm hoping that he dies before I die.
The honey siren looks dazed. He looks rocked. He looks massively confused. Doesn't know where he's at. By last-ditch effort, he is in pain, diving into the volcano, trying to drown you in lava and take Chuck with him. However, I'm going to send the final HP to Nico real quick. Why are there like 17 fucking Nikos in my inbox? God damn it.
Oh.
There we
Everyone's a Nico.
go. Yeah,
everybody's
Nico.
Nico.
I just sent. Oops.
When
Wrong person.
everyone's a Nico, nobody is.
Like Nico. There we go. Here we go. Nico, I just sent you the
Okay.
final HP. So that way she can confirm. The honey siren is not dead yet. Top of the order. Squishy. You look down and you see the bubbling of lava, molten honey bubbling up. You see movement, almost silhouettes under this lava. What would you like to do?
But I cannot see the honey siren anymore, correct?
They engulfed themselves in the lava. He dove straight into it, almost like a thick pool of mud as it splashed up. You can definitely see like the splashing of stuff going back and forth in the side of the volcano, but you can't really see them because it is lava.
Okay, so I have a very weird question.
Yes.
What would happen if I cast Earthquake?
Come
I
again?
don't know if I don't know if I can tell you what would happen.
Well, my intention would be, so I imagine like volcano up, lava down here, and that I could collapse the sides
Yes,
with this
that's what
earthquake and
that's
seismic.
pretty much what I was gonna go for if you did that. Yes.
Yes.
What you don't know about Pangea?
I'm there's different ways that this could play out. I cast both my hands out. In fact, I see that my 6 fingers are not enough, and I pull out all the other fingers and I hold those fingers between my fingers, and I turn around and look at Beans.
I have served you well, and I will do so till my dying breath. But you must go now.
Beans is inside the volcano with the honey siren.
Oh,
I'm a giant ape.
Yeah, he's a giant
Oh,
ape.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
they're inside the lava. You're the only one on
I
top of here right now.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
they're-
why you were gonna.
they're
bury
all
your
in the
boss
lava.
In
You're having a hard time, Squishy.
no, it's fine. I believe you can do this, and then I'm gonna still bury.
You're gonna cast earthquake.
Yeah.
Squishy
believe in you.
stands atop the volcano
There's
as a
stuff.
battle takes place in the molten lava.
Yes.
Chuck and Beans, as you're inside this volcano, fighting in anime fashion in the lava, this molten honey god. The walls around you begin to shake. The lava and the molten honey begins to rumble and bumble and boil.
Hold on.
Suddenly, Squishy, the sides of the volcano begin to crumble in on themselves. Chuck,
Wait a second. I gotta find
Beans, as the
There we
rocks, the boulders, the stone begin to crash against the honey and the lava as you're fighting the honey siren. Get pelted, smacked, hit around the honey siren as well. For a brief second, for all of you, everything goes black. Squishy, you stand atop of the honey siren volcano, seeing that you've now caved in the entrance. And I think we'll find out who came out victorious next week on the Rolling for Red Nose Day charity event. And that's a fucking cliffhanger that's going to get you to come next week to see what happened.
how I mean, a question though.
Yeah.
She collapsed the edge of the volcano.
Yeah.
Wasn't she also standing on the edge of the volcano?
Oh yeah, no, this was a total. I do this. I believe in beings.
I will say that Squishy. Okay, fine. Squishy also falls in, and everything goes black for Squishy too.
Absolutely.
There, all right, there we
Yeah.
go.
That's fine. That's fine.
One
Squishy's
final
like-
move, everything caves in,
Don't leave me behind.
and you will find out what happens next week on Rolling for Red Nose Day 2023 with some awesome guests and some awesome NPCs and characters that you may love and know that might show up for the one shot as well, for the adventure as well.
Is this a shout out to the TCC horse?
This is the shout out, not the horse. God damn it, not the TCC horse. I thought this was a one shot. It was a one shot. It's a one shot that kind of leads into what we're doing next week. I wanted to we're just hyping up Rolling for Red Nose Day 2023. It's next week, and I kind of wanted to do like a one shot to lead into what the actual adventure is going to be next week. It's going to be, different players. We're going to have Johnny Stanton, Jasmine Buller, Annika Seeley, Iffy Wadway, and Clint McElroy, and I'm going to be DMing. Steak's going to be here, maybe doing some stuff as well, too. And they might have to see what we're doing and stuff. And yeah, but it's going to be a really, really fun charity event. If you guys have not had a chance yet, you can actually donate right now to affect the game next week. There's different tiers, different milestones on things that you can do to make things harder or easier for the party, depending on what you want to see happen. So,
And besides from that, all of the money is for a really, really good cause. Please check out Red Nose Day, the organization. Go ahead and look it up on, you can just Google it and see what it's about. We're trying to do this because we really believe in, with Brandon's background and my background, we both have a huge love for kids, and to have a chance to help the underprivileged is a blessing in itself. So thank you guys for even checking it out and being a part of it.
sure. I want to give a massive shout out, massive thank you to Becca and Drew from D20 Deathmatch for you guys coming in last minute tonight and playing this with us. It's always a blast having you guys on, and I'm really happy you could make it. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say or anything you'd like to plug or any of the fun things?
No, we're so happy to be here, and kudos. If you have a chance to give to such a great organization, please do so. We know that the TTRPG space has a huge heart, and this is a wonderful chance to showcase the way that we can give in so many ways. So we'll see you all cheering on and chat next week.
Next Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. And I also want to give a massive thank you to you guys specifically, because I know, Becca, I apologize, I'm not sure how much involvement you have with helping your husband with the overlays and
It's exhausting.
all right. Massive shout out to Drew then, or Mudcat. Sorry, god damn it, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
The Mudcat for helping out with the overlays and kind of doing some behind the scene works for us next week and doing like some graphical stuff. It's gonna make it look really nice and really pretty. So I appreciate for that. Mud, anything you want to say?
Nothing. I'll just tell you guys to follow us here on the YouTube D20 Deathmatch, or you can find us 24/7 running old death matches on Twitch if you wanna come over there.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, that being said, everybody, we will see you next Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST, for Rolling for Red Nose Day 2020. Oh, Steak, sorry, go ahead.
I don't have anything to add. Go ahead.
Oh, you already said stuff. That's why I was like, I thought you did.
Back to you in the studio, Brandon.
Steak, what's our fun fact for the day?
Fun fact for I don't have a fun fact for the day prepared. Male octopuses can rip off of their penis and throw it into a woman octopus, telling her to literally go fuck themselves, because female octopus will often eat their mates afterwards. That's your fact for the day. Google it. It's not a lie.
It's true.
That's off
I
the
believe
dome.
that. Yeah,
I don't know why I have that
I'm pretty sure I've
knowledge,
heard that
but it's
before.
true.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna throw one more acorn at you.
it's just clunk. That's the last thing. That's the last thing that falls in the volcano. A singular. That's how the camera fades away. Everything goes dark. The storm goes away. The camera just kind of like zooms in slowly on one singular acorn that sits in the caldera.